What's going on? You know why? I think because it's so dark in my friggin' bat cave here that I friggin' have to crank the exposure up, and then it's just like, you know, it's holding all the light in. My computer's going like when you hold your, you know, your Mexican in. Whoa, hey, no. What's going on, Zoot Dog? I like seeing the new faces too. Not new faces, but new at, you know, the crack of dawn here, so to speak, on RFL. Grand Melodic and Zoot Dog. Appreciate you coming by, and obviously Garsco, always friggin' busting them smiles, and Rue, Abby's boyfriend, you may know him as. But yeah, in all seriousness, I'm super pumped. I was listening to some of the music, just getting a good feel for it, not a good feel, but a tad for it, and it was like, wow. I feel like this week might be some of the best music I've heard in totality. So I'm just trying to bring up that. Here we go. Get some good old tunage in the background. If you go back to the old episodes, the first ones, it's like so quiet. And so I was trying to get a co-host because I don't really want to do many shows by just myself anymore. Seeing it, it's like, man, this guy just sits in and talks a lot. So anyways, I appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, it was awesome. So it was a good Freestyle Friday till I showed up. I friggin' one sucked, and then, you know, my crazy ass sometimes ruins the vibe, but it was awesome. There was so many friggin' good faces, and throwing down, putting in friggin' work. So shout out to those. And I know Garsco is unable to do it this week, and I'm not sure if I could do it this week, so it might take a reset. But if somebody else wants to host it and throw it, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to, it's like a pickup game. Like, fuck, I got a ball. Screw damn guys, you know. But no, it'll be good. So anyways, fucking appreciate y'all. And all right, so let's crack into it. But yeah, I think it was my sister, when I got the package from JK and B Ruth and Garsco and Demi and them, that you see that glowing microphone up there that they sent. They didn't tell me what it was. They told me don't open till the live show. And my sister and my mom's like, what's this MC squared? And my mom's like, oh, I know that's Stevie, but you know, I don't know. And they're like, is it a bomb? You know, joking around. But then anyways, I open it up and it's like, man, friggin', you gotta be kidding me, dude. What is that? There's Speak of the Devil. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. And I told my sister's like, I didn't know you had a show and stuff. That's cool. Like, you've been, you know what I mean? Like, how do you find the time anyway? So let me check it out. And so her and her boyfriend checked it out, you know, and we got dinner, and they were like, so do you play music? Or like, what is the point? Do you just talk? She's like, I feel like I was watching like Mike and Mike or something without like all like the sports or something. I was like, no, I was like, I know, I'm just learning, and I'm like, it's fun for me. But I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta think of that. So I try and think like, all right, not everybody else out there is all ripped up like, whoa, feel the walls. Everyone else is like, yeah, they're walls. Come on, can we put something in them? So anyways, that's what I was thinking. I might do some of that. So I need a co-host if anybody wants in. So JK, Speak of the Devil, if you want to fucking get in on there. And yeah, so I definitely want to hang Garsco. Anyways, I know, you know, I just don't want anyone to put pressure. And like, if you decide to do it, you know, do anything. If you're like, hey, I can do this or do that, because EXO's gonna do Pick of the Month. I got an interview with Deadman that Garsco did, but nothing will be fucking scheduled. You know what I mean? Because I'm that person. It's like, I'll do it every week in a row, unless you say I got to do it every week in a row. And then I'm like, so I'm a delicate little flower. But all right, so I did throw some of these on here. So if you don't know the system by now, right now when you're tuning in, if you're tuning in and you're supporting, which obviously y'all are here at the crack of dawn with my ass, and it's not the crack of dawn, I just mean our beautiful dawn, then go ahead and hit me up and start sending those babies by just throwing the comment in the tag in the comment section, and I'll start this off with Jay Koerner. Count your blessings on RapFame Live.
Mama always said count your blessings. Mama always said never take nothing for granted, and little Jen never understands it. Mama said never put your blinders on, cause this life is quick and it's sick, and in a split second, Jen, you could be gone. Mama always said count your blessings. Mama always said never take nothing for granted. Little Jen never understands it. Mama said never put your blinders on, cause this life is quick and it's sick, and in a split second, Jen, you could be gone. Little girl Jen was budding quickly as a teen. Cosmo magazine aspirations at a sweet 16. Never was the popular one in school, but it's cool. Jen friends got big dreams. Family singing congratulations, she made captain of the team. Women would laugh at her demeanor, men would treat her even meaner. Would joke at the prospect of even dating such a goblin of a creature. She would suffer anxiety attacks and then she would hide under the bleachers, leaving her classes early, surely gaining a scolding from all the teachers. And when loneliness strikes you, your guess is as good as mine. She would wait till her family was in bed, slowly biding her time. Then she would attack her computer, rooting for anything she could find, until 2:30 in the morning she met this guy John online. Mama always said count your blessings. Mama always said never take nothing for granted. Little Jen never understands it. Mama said never put your blinders on, cause his life is quick and it's sick. In a split second, Jen, you could be gone. Mama always said count your blessings. Mama always said never take nothing for granted. And little Jen never understands it. Mama said never put your blinders on, cause his life is quick and it's sick. And in a split second, Jen, you could be gone. John Guy said he was 17 and lived in the Evergreens, and remarked how Jen was the most gorgeous woman he had ever seen. They talked about music and features they could watch upon the screen. He made jokes that made Jen laugh till she was bursting at the seams. She was transfixed. His antics were grand since she met him. They started conversing about sex and she sent texts, nervous as ever. Goddamn, he was clever. She would love to meet him by any end, till John told her he'd be near her area soon with a friend. She made a plan to see him, yeah, secretly, albeit maybe early in the morning or when her family was out at meetings. He asked for recent pictures of her so he could recognize her when he seen her. She obliged. She enjoyed the ride. Jen just could not believe it. She dimmed the lights. Tomorrow's night would be the night. A success in her life for the man that would finally treat her right. She bet on top with no stress. She found her favorite black dress and copied down on a sheet of paper Evergreen John's address. Mama always said count your blessings. Mama always said never take nothing for granted. And little Jen never understands it. Mama said never to put your blinders on, cause life is quick and it's sick. And in a split second, Jen, you could be gone. This is my night, she thought he'll kiss me. We'll dance under starry skies, and quickly gathered up her things to bring to John. As she made her way to the city, 3 a.m. No one will miss me. I'll cover my tracks and clear the history. Delete my conversations so that this night will totally be a mystery. She knew the direction she was heading, the city's industrial section. She wondered what his voice was like. She imagined it was like heaven. She found the building he said he rents and carefully sneaked over the fence. She didn't understand the man. This building looked abandoned, yet ever quickly she advanced to the door right by the lamp that showed no signs of illumination. And she knocked with an open hand. The door screeched open with howling cadence. The room was darker than the basement. The light flicked on. The door was slammed behind her, and horror grew with haste. There were kids that were locked in cages, a look of death on all their faces. Jen had never seen a teen her age look so emaciated. Her stomach now was turning sickly. The man in front of her looked 50. Quickly he approached her and tied her hands with bands so swiftly, and she didn't have time to scream, and she wondered what her life had meant. She was the captain of her team, and now all of her time was spent. The demon looked down at her. All she could feel was fear and regret, and the last thing that she would remember was him placing a bag on her head. Mama always said count your blessings. Mama always said never take nothing for granted, and little Jen never understands it. Mama said never put your blinders on, cause this life is quick and it's sick, and in a split second, Jen, you could be gone. Mama always said count your blessings. Mama always said never take nothing for granted, and little Jen never understands it. Mama said never put your blinders on, cause this life is quick and it's sick, and in a split second, Jen, you could be gone.
Man, I feel like that fucking, wow, that beat, that piano and everything, man, just was so perfect for that. I feel like, you ever, you hear a melody and it's like, oh, that kind of reminds me of this, and it's like, if you hear a lot of music and you get fucking old, like, you're like, oh, it happens. Like, there was these people who friggin' created, because they said, oh, well, this is like this song, and they made a computer make every possible melody, and it took like a couple weeks, and they said, all right, we want to patent this to show the idea of eventually, so stop. Yeah, man, that was fucking awesome. Like, you matched so well. That was like that was one of the best congruent fucking storytelling vibes, like, or not vibes, but lyric ride-alongs or journeys, man. That was fucking awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to, there we go. I had a boom. I was talking to EXO, and he told me about, like, he's like, dude, you just relax, man. Like, you're doing it. He's like, nobody else is freaking out, man. You're doing fine. And, like, I can see that, you get tense. And when, your girl came down, needed the elastic, and it blew up your day. So when I was listening to that song, like, kind of something happened, and that's why I looked so serious. And then I got it back, dude. And it was like, wow. So I came in like halfway through, and it was like, and I've heard a little bit of the beginning of this. I think he sent me a sample or whatever, but this was, I'm like, I jumped in, I'm like, it picked me right up like I was reading a fucking vivid book, man. Awesome. Yeah, story of all stories, right? Oh, man. So what's going on? Bluey Devil. And so Queen Crazy, Garsco. What up, Bless Blanco? Freaking Rue. So I got to get better at calling people up. What up, chef? Nice. And I was hooking up this little widget where like y'all can have your text read, you know, like out loud. But obviously it's got to be a thing that I'm trying to make it go towards like the artist or something like that. But anyways, yeah, some cool stuff, man. But the freaking hook, man, the fucking hook was so awesome. Like that is like a synopsis, like a, you know, they write about like a movie or a book. They give you like a story about a man with nothing but a basement and a microphone, and then you two, MC squared, douchebag stream. No, you know what I mean? And you're like, whoa, all right, I know what this is about. So it's like, you know, Jen, man, that was fucking awesome, bro. Yeah, I gotta re-listen to that when I'm not, you know, don't have a fucking boom in my bomb. Yeah, that way too, like hearing in the background, you delivered, and then you kind of had like the narrator switch. Like you have such little nuances to your delivery, dude. Like, you know, and that goes. There's some of you're all awesome artists, but like there's some of you that have such an intellect that comes out in the way that you deliver it and stuff. Not like talking about smart stuff, just different things, you know. Like Jen was a girl. It's just the way you deliver it, the dictation, the subtle little meanings that add to the expression. You know, it's like if we all draw a door and it's like, oh cool, but you know, JK's like, you know, there's little cracks on the door and there's a spider up in the corner. You know what I mean? So he really sets the scene, and he's not the only one. I noticed that vividly in that. So, all right, let me get on. All right. Come on, where am I? I went way over. Yeah, bro, that was fucking awesome. So, Fire Syndicate is just lighting my fire every day whenever I'm like, oh man, I feel like I'm running out of fuel. And it's like, Fire Syndicate time. Oh, bam, baby. Just got a delivery, yeah. Dexodus. We will not have the exodus of Dexodus. All right, so let's go. I got Hip Hop Cypher by Gosco.
Yeah, let's get it, Cypher flow. Okay, let's bring them flavor. Hey. Gotta figure this out, living life, find out what it's about. It's gotta be better than chasing this cloud. Even if I fell out, I still be filled with that. I mean, how did the cheese ever really find the mouse? Choose rapping, and you be fighting with your spouse. I ask myself, does it matter how much will it amount? I turn the key, but the engine turns me down. I sit around, how can I smile when I'm surrounded by these clowns? I'm a star, they're shooting down. If I stepped out, I feel like hip-hop, would it still be around? I pick it up just to set it back down. Where do I go, who do I blame, what do I say, how do I relate? My life is nutty like a peanut butter parfait. I'm on the way, I'm shooting myself down today. How do I show, how do I grow, how do I know the path is the right way? It's time to burn the sage, pick up just like the sage. I guess this a way that the world turns. I got thick skin from a road rash burn. Hit him with a little bit of that hard flow. We be flying in the sky like a fucking cardinal.
Yeah, own it, I'm on it. This shit about to come out my pockets. Components be loaded. Better give it all you got. I cock it, I lock it. I'm cocky though, like a rooster trying to flex this massive lobby though. I probably throw this, man. I'm gonna put it in the track without the antidote. My pen's a blade, and when I drop this shit, it's like a hand grenade. I feel like I made up umbrellas and tell me your fellas can't rain on my parade. Infections exuding perfection. Guess you got me in your veins. I'm in your vein. I'm one of those hideable lectors that you can't restrain. Let's start with the beat down and dark. Controlling the streets now at large, and I'm feeling my tongue is in prison. Cause listen, whenever I speak now, it's bars. Been killing this track now with guards. Go up in the heat now like cars do. So absurd when Jer brings the word we can't be beat down like y'all. So I'm a peace out like 5. Well, we gon' level our rivals. The trend we setting this vibe where they bumpin' shit in the bars. I'm sitting here like a star and I'm blowing up like a nova. I got your jaws dropped to no, and yet this shit isn't over.
Systematically caught up in old habits. I'm following the schematic. I thought I could pull a rabbit out the top of the hat. You started up automatically. Hop on top of the catapult. Knock 'em out of the galaxy. I'm part of this radical demographic anomaly. Caught up in not a cattle. Battling for equality. All of us in the shadow. Following who we wanna be. All I want is to become the catalyst. Get a prodigy who is an over-analyst. Overcome any problem. Can he manage to benefit from the fall? I'm just a loose cannon. Bruce Banner without a flaw. Will be Bruce Banner. I'd rather be Professor Hall. Leave my predecessors in awe. Keep a step ahead of the enemies on the draw. I'm just a dog fighter, songwriter. I got it all on lock. Every time I'm around, I'll drop. I thought him without a cause. Brought him to the bottom and started him at a crawl. Taught him that he wasn't as gets lost in the dark, and that he shouldn't ever stop, cause he got the spark to go over the crops, across the yard, straight up over the very top, and across the stars. If you really wanna get it, you can get it how you want it regardless, even if it all seems falling apart.
Ain't shit falling apart but the adversaries. VG bars on the Cypher, that is very scary. They think they're rolling with some killers, on the contrary, we the murder squad and they just a squad getting buried. They doing what they can, we do what necessary. For showing love like a dead voice in February. We in it for the money and power, that's mandatory. I'm killing shit and this is proof like a tape recording. I listen to your other rappers and your shit is boring, but I'm dope like the substance, a fiend snorting. I get a bad read on you, it's the end of story. To talk about the guns I own, but it ain't important. Rappers looking up to me like the storm coming. You say you cold as ice, is comedy like Cool Runnings. I'm off the dome like a football stadium, in this heart is Wolverine skull of adamantium.
Pack or a 6-pack instead of a just a solo. Dude, that I freaking love. There's so many different styles. I want to make sure I break it down. I feel like I'm getting better at being able to compartmentalize all my crazy bullshit. But so, you know, obviously Garsko, I love his friggin' energy. Like, I feel like we're a kindred spirit, you know what I mean? Like, and, you know, there I am fucking trying to latch myself on to somebody successful again. But you know what I mean? It's like, he just friggin', he's just having fun. It's like, what style? You know what I mean? It's there's no like, Garsko does this, it's Garsko. You can't describe him with, how would you describe him to somebody? So, you know, and like, but I feel like him and JK, almost like it felt like they were symbiosis, man, or symbiotic, you know, symbiosis in definition. Shut up, you nerd. So they were like, the way that they sped up and slow down, like, give it a real fast, give it a riff, then I'm gonna give it slow, oh no, then I'm gonna bring it, you know, showing cadence control, and then Jerb with that, like, you know, and like, I love it, man. He controls it, and I feel like watching people with their certain craft or style, and I always relate it back to riding because it was so much of my life, but like riding, you'll see people that like, oh man, I like the way he does that, and then they do that for a while, years, and then like they do it so good and so much better. It's like you're making that skill awesome while you go and make others better, you know. So I feel like Jerb has been, you know, he's nailing that as well. Instead of it being like this, it's like this, it's so awesome. I love it. It works so good, and he was already awesome, but refining. And then VG is freaking lyrically, he puts together bars, or like and puts together so multi combos, you know, like the football stadium, you know, Palladium or Antimanium, Adamantium, I think it was, or the metal from the planet, whatever that freaking striker used to make Wolverine skeleton. But he it was just awesome because you were like, wow, these styles are awesome, and just the fucking breakdown. And I don't know why that's not playing in the background, but yeah, it was, because I got it muted. It was awesome. I feel like Cyphers are, and it gets your juices going. Like, if you know, it's great to make your solo tracks and stuff and everything, but when you make a Cypher, it's like, you're like, all right, I gotta do better, I gotta do this, I gotta do, you know? So it's awesome, and you really listen to everyone too when you're on a Cypher too. I feel much more than when it's just their track. So it's really good. I feel like having a Cypher on here means even more people. So yeah, Cyphers are gonna be good. So get that Cypher that shit out. All right. Let me get on to it. I got Dead Man the Real featuring. I gotta acknowledge some of this. So, what up, Philly Gang? Concealed featuring King and Dollar Day. Dead Man. Conceited. I'm sorry.
Y'all acting like you never seen a real person before. This is RapFame, check your fucking ego at the door. You think you something special, you attention-seeking whore? I'll set your ass on fire, bro, they told me pass the torch, don't be nervous. When I growl, that's the 𝙎𝙬𝙧. When I jump on a track, you know that it's deadly. When I start, you run it back cause you weren't even ready. And I stab until I see blood fly confetti. That's that hush hush, everybody shut their mouths. They say you talking shit, but now when I'm around, giving y'all a warning, like everybody can bounce. I'm the type of MC that'll put you in the ground, decapitated like I lost my head. agitated, break you down instead. Infatuated, man, they love my cred. Better yet, tuck you in and put this bitch to bed. Conceited, thinking you the shit. Wait, shit. You been so gassed up.
Yeah.
They lying
G5.
to you, bitch.
Go in on them, boy.
They lying to you,
Look,
bitch.
these rap niggas and egos, they need to check that. Sit back, cause I got bars that I put them in a medic fast. I put them in a cast, no sitcom, so sitcom. I spit vomit, fold the nigga up just like a fucking omelet. Who gas these niggas? You ain't fucking flame like the master niggas. Get gritty, yeah, I know I'm petty, armed and ready. He gon' drink today, he start making music, call it Wayne Gretzky. I'm mopping niggas up cause the flow messy. Yeah, a heart attack, nigga, yeah, don't try to chastise me. Investigation, discovery, that boy, check his ID. Roll over, kick him, we gon' check the body. Fuck the ambulance, dump that nigga right up off the dolly. Yeah, Call of Duty, they gon' spectate them probably. And when we thinking you the shit, cause I'll fuck your world up. On some Stephen King shit, show them fuck niggas, yeah. Yeah, them clown niggas is not it. Yeah.
Thinking you the shit. Wait, shit. You been so gassed up. They lying to you, bitch. They lying to you, bitch.
Them niggas in your camp got you amped, better chill out. Get you popped like an oxy in a pill house. Niggas tripping like fiends when coke spill out. Fuck with me, get your head blue like Millhouse. The steel's out for you studio G's. Y'all do whatever for the clout that even Coolio sees. When it's time to put in work or do your duty, you'll leave. Bitch niggas in the way, they really booty hole thieves. Ain't even true to your C's, so respect you will never gain. Anybody who rides with you can share the pain. Niggas wanna claim sets until the metal bangs. Hollow points tear your veins, yeah, that'll settle things. I'm with this shit if it's beef that you still seek. Rapping, you get screwed automatic on a drill beat. Slapped on boom bap, niggas trapping real streets. They drink wine coolers, licorice, you real sweet.
Thinking you the shit. Wait, shit. You been so gassed up. They lying to you, bitch. They lying to you, bitch.
Fucking banging. What is up, Static? Nice. Yeah. Yo, PhillyGang. So I didn't realize you was in Royal Buddha-Head. That's what's up with Jerb and Lou Livy, Dog Day. Is King G5 in Royal Buddha-Head? Man, I love it, man. Dead Man is, and there are other people like this. So like when I say things like this, I gotta get a co-host, by the way. But I know that I offered. I'm getting one, but I'm shopping. But Dead Man friggin' is so good for, not just the app, but the underground fucking scene, man, and I'm sure he's done it to the, the rock stuff. If you don't know, he's been making, rock music, hip hop music, just music, man, and for a long time. And I feel like he connects with so many different fucking artists, and not just like, when people like, yeah, they collaborate and they put something, people put in their work for Dead Man. Like, I feel like people put up their A game, because I know of some awesome artists that I know that are like, they don't just put in the work for figuring them on the mic. They're like, if anybody messes with Dead Man, I'll blast through the wall. I'll shoot my... All right, I gotta calm down. Because I was about to say some stuff that would totally probably fuck this. I mean, this is all copyrighted anyway. Fuck it. I'd blow my... No. So, yeah, man, he's just awesome. Like, he's just a cool... If you guys don't know, girls don't know, you know what I mean? He's friggin' awesome, but he's married. But yeah, so... He's just an awesome dude, and I feel like, yeah, he gets the best out of people. And man, I've heard, obviously, _𝙠𝙧, I love him. Wow. I freaking love his music and everything. I think he's an awesome dude. You know what I mean? He's a real person. He's got a son and everything, and I feel like, he's real. He's like, he's a good MC and shit. And it's cool to fucking kick it with people that aren't like fucking, are you gonna finish that because I'm gonna be big tomorrow and you're holding my back? You know what I mean? It's like, whoa. So man, Dead Man's so chill. He fucking gets. Maybe that's why, because he's so chill. He gets the best fucking collaborations, because it's just like, hey man, when you're ready, I got him on. He's got like this giant stack of just like, it's like Dr. Dre and the bit. Yeah, Dead Man, Dr. Dead Man is like, he's got like RapFame friggin' featured pick of the week's like on lock, just in this stack in the background. Like, which one is all these collaborations? So, yeah. All right, I'm going on. I feel like the fucking quality of not just the sound, but the delivery, man. Like the King G5 had like that such effortless delivery, and then that bass that came in for is it King G? I feel like was 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙘 second? I always think that the writing is there, but anyways, the third person had that bass in it and everything, and it was awesome, man. The quality, I hate it. I try to, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sound like this, and then I haven't made music forever, so when I go to do it, I just sound awful. So, you know, all the filters, it's like in my head it sounds good, but all right, so moving on, we got 𝙎𝙚𝙖𝙘 with his own cipher. I love the ciphers, man. 𝙎𝙚𝙖𝙘, Society Killer,
Fire Syndicate. Another XOR cipher. You already know. Here we go.
I'm a self-made hustler, hands fucking juggler, the sickest in the game. You're just a fucking mumbler, spitting heat, take a seat. I'ma show you how the killer be. Ice cold, Sub-Zero, Sicilian like De Niro. Burn your face, bruscamente. Fuck this bitch, she wanna be more than presidente. Ain't no fucking with X, put your body to the next victim. Sosa, uplift them, see you on the other side. Demons know they have no pride, pull up at your house with no ski mask and know the sky. Straight thugging, only God can do the judging.
You had an assumption thinking I was lacking assumption, taking action. The head bashing is like smashing a pumpkin. I ain't one, I had to kill him, his brain mashing to nothing. Your immediate family hit, now I'm attacking the cousin. If I come in with explosives, know I'm packing a dozen. Decapitation, imagination, I pack a favorite weapon. Having patience, I'm aggravated. Go ask for Satan blessings, you gon' see him, then you gon' meet him. Go pass a message when I see him. On God, I'm swearing, it's gon' take half a second. I pack a ripper, I use it for slashing quicker to pick out savage I am in before and then after pictures. Cut you right down the middle for smoke like in packing switches. I ain't never alone cause me I'm loaded with master killers. Sticking to my roots, no I ain't no Kunta Kinte. When I dish you, when you listen, then you doing as my pen say. I outline your body in chalk and then I engrave my name so the people who seen it know that you've been slayed.
Just spit a little venom. Make your girl hopping out her denim. Take her home, let her suck out venom. That's how she caught an overdose. This that golden sound. You get knocked out, golden pow. Knocking down beats like bowling sounds. Loaded heat, one clip, holding 20 rounds. We sick as fuck to be picking up. I never preach enough, I'm all about the green. Like I'm Stay Puff, haters got their makeup. Chop them down till their body fit inside a K-cup. I'm spitting bars till I wake up. I quit, I guess I'm really giving fake up. It's too bad that they don't know when to wake up. Bread like a baker, but they don't get that dough.
Death is a blessing, I use my mic as a weapon. If first impressions are everything, wrap your head in the present. Try to tell you I'm gifted like an angel falling from heaven. Bro, I'm shining so bright, my middle name iridescent. I drop a bitch without question, always had this aggression. I love the dark side of death, it's always been an obsession. I need a break decompression before I change up direction. Let them in on the plan and let them know my intentions. I chop bodies to pieces, move mountains, telekinesis. I swear they thought I was dead, don't know I can't be defeated. Bro, I've been sick since a fetus, don't take my kindness for weakness. I've been kicking and stomping your blood all on my Adidas. Fire Syndicate, I'm a pyromaniac, spitting fire. I know half of these little bitches just hope I retire. So then I murder every beat until there's blood in the street. And start a fire under MCs till they feeling the heat.
No, don't do that to me there. What did I have? Oh yeah, excellent. Yeah.
Sub-Zero, Sicilian like De Niro.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of that few bars there, freaking XOR, man, he had like it was like a female voice kind of in the background a little bit. I thought so. But man, he's like mixing in. He knows like 7 different languages, man. He's mixing in. Sometimes he raps just in it. It's awesome when he raps in Dutch. But yeah, man, he mixed it in. It's awesome because when we know like the words or you know kind of the thing, I love it anyway. So, yeah, man, fucking the voice too. You know, I've said it before, but still, it's and halfway through the song, I'm like, you know what? I need to stop trying to do so like, you know, doing a bunch of shit, and I can just concentrate on the lyrics. because I was listening, you know, not on the show. I'm like, man, I love lyrics and the bars and everything, and there's so many slick bars being thrown over my head because I'm just going squirrel. So yeah, that was nice. What up, Swag? What's going on, man? So Suji, man, I never seen you in here, man. Welcome. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to friggin' get this thing going to where it at least grows a little bit. So Monday I'm gonna obviously I'm gonna play, and then tomorrow we do like the video episode, and then but I'm gonna do another time in the week. If you bring somebody with you, new, then you'll be able to, we can get another player. So like that face don't know, but I'm loving it, man. I was like, I got researched by some awesome artists in the support, and I got that glowing ball over my head right now. So thank you to every single one of y'all. You know how it feels to get, this is my art. So anyways, let's friggin' go on. So yeah, Society Killer, man, fucking I feel like I wasn't able to totally friggin' devour that thing there, but yeah, Garsko, Dead Man, fucking awesome. Like your girl, make your girl hop out of her denim. Dead Man's bars, fucking. There we go. Yeah, I promise I'll do better. But hey, that's why we have all these people. You know what I mean? When you're like, well, that comment structure, like, oh, I like those. So you know what I mean? Please give the feedback. You know, and this is the more you give good feedback and make this, you know what I mean, about more than friggin' my stupid ass and stuff, and about cutting through that, the comments and making this something where you're like, oh, I can't wait to get there and drop this new track or video and stuff and get some real feedback. So that was awesome, and I gotta do better though. So let me see if I can lose control with Dead Man and Chrissy. All right, so all right, let me go and now I'm gonna get into those. So I created this off of. Oh, that's an old one. I'm sorry. People probably like, man, I just sent in like 9 tracks. All right, so thank you for y'all staying with me and being patient. Oh, what's going on, MC? It's only funny because like I'm MC squared. It's like in my family there's like 9 Steves. It's like Steve, Steven, Stevie boy. Shithead. Hey, that's easy. So anyway, so if y'all haven't been here before, thank you. I see some new faces. I know people bounce around, have different friggin' accounts and all that goodness. But what we do here is we just friggin' try and make a vibe where it's way different, than the just cycle of comments, and where people pretend to listen to you just long enough to want more out of you on their track, and we got some awesome fucking artists, we got some really sincere people, and the best thing is people learn, they get fucking awesome feedback, and when you kick that ass, we tell you about it. All right. And eventually I'll shut up. So let's get PhillyGang going. Oh gosh, go send something to. And who else we got? DJ Traces. All right, here's PhillyGang with and Suji. I like it, dude. Lost Boy featuring PhillyGang from Suji.
It's the real Buddha head shit here.
On that real Buddha head shit.
It's Suji.
Philly.
I'm a lost boy.
I'm a dope boy.
Can't find a way.
And I've been going down the way.
Self-made.
Big up.
Let's go.
6 guy.
Switching lanes.
Everything look better through picture frames.
I hate to say it's surprising, but they can do for fame. I got a friend that's more to the get insane.
Unprotected sex, where's the fun without the danger? Neglected feelings and anger. So to cope with that, she's having sex with all these strangers, so it doesn't seem as bad when her pops decides to bang her.
Yeah, I'll be HF. I'm home alone, she doesn't make any sense, but that's when I'm on my own.
Sorry about that. So, every once in a while, it'll shit out because I'm trying to run the friggin' Daytona 500 with an old 72 Pinto, and I can't drive for shit. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna restart that just because I always try to do the artist right.
They can do for fame. I got a friend self-made.
Big up.
Let's go.
6 guy.
Switching lanes.
Everything look better through picture frames.
I hate to say it's surprising, but they can do for fame. I got a friend that's more to the get insane.
Unprotected sex, where's the fun without the danger? Neglected feelings and anger. So to cope with that, she's having sex with all these strangers, so it doesn't seem as bad when her pops decides to bang her.
Yeah, I'll be HF. I'm home, but I'm home alone. She doesn't make any sense, but it does when I'm on my own. Thinking about the future, the past, it covers my soul. $1 million dreams, but my eyes are never closed. You can never know what they do when you ain't woke. Told me that she love me, shorty acted like she don't. I don't give a shit about a hoe. No, it don't. You get the money, then they look you funny. I got richer lyrics, but came from the poorest country. I spit the facts, matter of fact, you kinda bust me. RapFame, 𝙎𝙚𝙢𝙬, but you wouldn't trust me. They got a bone to pick and Suji, they don't have a backbone. Always talking about her feelings, I just want an asshole. Still in grade school, beef with niggas on the shade room. Chilling with my shorty, watching on the late moon. For every door that's open, the door closed. That's why you see the Louis V's and Pradas on my wardrobe. You gotta lay a legacy, you might just live a short road. I got my future rich and the shit was never a Morse code. English was never my native language, you didn't notice. In 2021, I went viral like I be COVID. I got my first feature, it felt like it's a bonus. They never knew I could do it, they're thinking that I'm bogus.
They never love me when I'm down, only love me when I'm up. Every time you come around, shorty only tryna fuck, but I'm cool with it. Let me lay back, do what you do with it. Hey, you's a fool with it, cause you let me dive in like a pool with it. When I think of my heart, I'm thinking of you. Yeah, we fell apart cause you wasn't keeping it true. You would think that I'm a ghost the way she texting me, boo. I knew it from the start, my heart wasn't for you. Falling down, down, down. We're falling down, we're falling down. So tell me now, now, now. So tell me now, so tell me now. So tell me why I love it so sophisticated. She said she catching feelings, so I unparticipated. I never asked, it's unsolicited. We're about to crash on the plane as the flame starts debilitating. You love when I'm just next to you, even though your man be texting you. We'll be late here getting sexual. I'ma turn these lights out next to you. I'ma turn these lights down 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 next.
Oh yeah, I feel like. Hang on, I was trying to get this. So every once in a while, oh, she doesn't. The thing works. You know what it is? Is my brain don't work. I got like that background music is key, and you need a co-host too. But but yeah, and that allows us to concentrate too. Man, you do have that voice, man, for hip hop, and I feel like there's many people, you know what I mean, and it's very few people have a voice that doesn't work for singing or something, and then if you do, then it's kind of unique, but whatever. Make the most of what you have, basically. But Exor said it one time, he's like, you got that hip hop voice, you know, and that's all relative, or that's fucking, what do you call it, not relative, it is relative, but it's friggin', it's, man, I am, it's, man, I am an idiot. Anyways, it's from a perspective, you know what I mean? This is a word for it, but man, that's what it's called, a brain fart. But yeah, man, like you definitely have that sound. I feel like that thing rode so good, that beat Static was saying, you could kill it. Friggin', I feel like that bump, that anything like that, you know, if you're a real MC, you kind of can create your own vibe, you know, and the beat's not doing too much. It allows you, damn. Yeah, man, I never heard 𝙎𝙬𝙢𝙬, man. You guys got clean microphones, too. Rue's having issues over there, friggin'. I guess they shit out. And remember, too, your aux, you know, which is just your out to your friggin' headphones. That thing can just, you know, get all jacked up with static and everything. So sometimes you have to, like, you know, just kind of put pressure on it. Like, if you've seen the elastics and everything I have on my Blue Daddy, it's ridiculous. So think of that. But, yeah, man, that was such a classic friggin', not a boom bap, because I hate that. That almost sounds... It's overused, so it gets unendearing, but I felt like this, you know, where you could create your own vibe and the music was kind of background. But I gotta get some bars in my head. All right, what do we got? All right, so we got DJ Traces. Nice. All right, and you guys, so we have some amazing talent and artists, and you know what I mean? I'm not the best. I don't do this a lot, but DJ Traces makes a ton of different music, and you know, he gets... we've got an awesome community. You don't have to tell people you don't like this other stuff, but yeah, like we also want to have people that are like, if they're always here supporting and everything and they're trying to get better, that's what this is about too. So expand your horizons. Don't be
Street.
I don't fumble.
It ain't good. I just ain't good time.
Around with big fat stacks. Go put loco on the map. You know we don't take no crap. Yeah, I'm the running back. Running around with a big fat stack. Running around with a big fat cat. Shooting it up every motherfucking chance I get. Good no time, I'm a running back. Got no time for your bullshit stack. I double that stack, double that bag. Cut that bag, I double that bag. I'm the running back, yeah. I got that big fat stack. Double that stack, cut that stack, cut that coat, got double that rack. I got that big fat stack. I'm the cruise running back. I don't fumble, I get stacks. Big fat fucking loco stacks. Putting loco on the map. I'm the motherfucking running back. Yeah, running back, running back. I'm on running back. Got that big fat stack, gotta run it back. Got a big fat cat, gotta run it back. Gotta get that bag, double cut it, double stack it. Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. I'm the run it, run it. Got a big fat motherfucking bitch that local out trick.
Dude, that was awesome. We always collaborate anyways, but like I said, if DJ Trace is always friggin' in here, he's always supporting, he's always commenting on everybody, and so yeah, we are not the show that's like, you have to be this good, you have to be this tall to ride on this ride. Like, it's a pretty shitty ride to be telling people how tall they are. We ain't gonna get our lines get 12 people and you just told 3 to go home. No. And he's cool dude, he's supportive, so yeah, I mean, I love it. And I honestly have heard you do metal, I've heard you do, and like, what was that? Ooh, hiya. I love that. And that was a bad impression, but like that, like, what was that? Like, I love the vocal piece. My boss is home, so to speak. My boss, my girl. So it's like, I love that, dude. Where did you create that beat, by the way? Ooh, hiya. Now coke that, double that. Yeah. But dude, I could hear what you were saying. You were like putting together bars. The coke back, double back, running back, man. Like, people may hear that and they're like, huh? You know what I mean? Like, we just heard something really good, because it's like, I've heard myself after somebody really good. I'm like, man. Or like wakeboarding out to something really good. You're like, oh. But it's like, man, I've seen such growth, and I don't know if, like you said, I make all kinds of stuff, man, whatever this was. But yeah, dude, like, that was my favorite by you so far. So keep it up, bro. All right, and his Bluey Devil, man. Bluey Devil, another one who's always supporting, but he's a dope MC. But we don't treat like that. It's not how we roll. So we treat people on character, not on their skills. You know what I'm saying? So here's Glock to Glock, Bluey Devil. He don't get gooey mooey like I do. He just fucking shoots you in the face and says, I still love you. I'm like, hey, do you want to hold hands?
YHM. What up, Blue? Yo, what's good, bro? Bando. What up, CJ? Official, you heard me?
Here to bring a catastrophic rain to your era. Hope you pack lightly and have an umbrella. I'm not a friendly fella, so tread lightly. I'm moving slightly towards your right knee. I'ma break it off while screaming, fight me. Might be that my tensions are high, that's why I'm spastic. Crumble you up and stretch you out like elastic, you bastard. Get your fucking face plastered. Got an extra casket if they asking, I'm blasting. Give a fuck about a bystander, take out my mastin'. Skirting off in a Aston, barrel hot from them asking. I don't repeat, so keep a street new fashion. G-Wagon, they bragging. Hit the block and let's smash them. Their pockets empty, let's catch them. 2-piece, then we stabbed them. Bloody murder is tragic. Poop gone and it's magic. Yes, I am a savage, but only for pussy in the cabbage. Do your fucking math, bitch. I'm way above average. That's facts, tricks. Louisiana on my back, bitch. Represent time laying flat in my casket. Mama raised thugs, so it's a habit. Getting money is all I have, bitch. Go through what I do and you will die in old fashion. I'm dashing. Your girl called, I'm smashing.
That bitch got too much baggage. I'ma take it out and not trash it before she starting to asking to crash like Dave Matthews. I'm feeling like these bad habits are really what's the matter. Then I remember that nothing matters. Reality, this shit tragic. Fucking off of the masses. Take the bands and run laps with. Fuck her face, I'm stabbing. I guess they really hate that they fucking hoes is catching. action. I'm fucking up that little black bitch, and she the baddest. YHM, we toning down on the ops, no fear. Off in this bitch, we shoot it out with the cops. Round here, suckers get lit, you getting robbed off top. We coast to coast, body for body, bitch, we glock the glock. Ayy, a YHM, we toning down on the ops, no fear. Off in this bitch, we shoot it out with the cops. Round here, suckers get lit, you getting robbed off top. We coast to coast, body for body, bitch, it's glock the glock. Yeah.
We glock the glock, we shotty the shotty, we dumping them hot shells. Yeah, bitch, all in your body. I pack so lightly and I brought myself, yeah, 2 umbrellas. So bite me, I don't move slightly, all my movements are stellar. Ha, Massachusetts mob ties, I'm a Irish good fella. I got the green like a Celtic in my pocket gon' swell up. Yeah, I did my math, bitch, geometry and fractions. Your baggage claim be lacking, slacking. Put me face down in my casket, ass up, kiss my ass, bitch. My light switch is a 3-way, no dimmer switch or relay. You like a ceiling fan, put you on ponder replay. Fuck what you say, fuck what he say, fuck what she say. YHM in this bitch, no fear around here. When the opposition pop, just stop, you gon' get popped like a tart if you just start.
YHM, we toning down on the ops, no fear. Off in this bitch, we shoot it out with the cops. Round here, suckers get lit, you getting robbed off top. We coast to coast, body for body, bitch, we glock the glock. Ayy, a YHM, we toning down on the ops, no fear. Off in this bitch, we shoot it out with the cops. Round here, suckers get lit, you getting robbed off top. We coast to coast, body for body, bitch, it's glock the glock. Yeah.
Man, ooh. Glock to Glock. I didn't realize, I apologize too for, I hate doing that. That to me, you know, I make my own, I don't call it a cardinal sin. Those are just things we like to say because they sound cool. But, you know, I like to make sure, you know, like if it butchers and stops out the audio, I'm going to make sure that I fix, you know, the bar or even go back further. And I want the track to sound good. But that was Strap Bands Ounces and CJ the Poet King with Bluey Devil. Glock to Glock. Man, that was nasty. I feel like I say it a lot, so I try to come up with something better. But if it's, you know, if sunset looks nice, you say it looks nice, even if it's 1,000 times. But if, you know, the styles were good. When you've heard collaborations where one guy's like, "Here we go to the city, I know," and the other guy's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, we're going," and you're like, well, that's kind of cool, but no, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool when the styles blend and it makes sense, and you know, there's a lot of times you just feel like at least there's effort. You know, you ever like play a track and stuff, and like I said, I am nice. I want to judge people. I make it better, but you're like, I've commented and been like, no, this is awful. Like you disrespected the listener. Like you didn't put in any effort, man. So, but that was nasty. I like it. That was definitely playlistable. Awesome bars. So, baboon fetus, I am. What's going on? Tattoo, Jesus. Oh man, I can't read it. I just get crazy, Mike. All right, let me get back and play the next one. So, if y'all don't know how to make a request, what you do is go ahead and in the comment section of your track. But if this is your be-all, end-all, the only thing, I know it's important, then you probably won't get played. You got to be here, you know, you support the other people and everything so that you're giving the same attention you want to get. But anyways, you just drop at RapFame Live, the tag in the comment section of the track, and then we'll get there. All right? Here we go. Next, we got Swag Exec featuring 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙬 and Droll. Madhouse music on RapFame Live.
I'm the Alpha Omega, they call me Megatron. Fuck a Autobot nigga, I'm a fucking god. Bulk up in the winter, in the summer jog. Slide that hawk across your face and then I rip it off. I'm Tom Cruise with a bullet, you a minute off. It ain't a mission impossible, I done it all. Swag Exec, I'm a falling star. Call it Armageddon, I'ma set it off. Most you niggas can't handle the smoke. Big bucks, no whammies, y'all in love with them quotes. If Madhouse the water, then I guess I'm the boat. 45 calibers, you can match if you want. Got K in the back with blades. Got G, she will cradle your grave. And the rest, they who die Hussein, that means they bomb shit. We on some other shit, proceed with caution. We some Martians.
I'm the definition of adrenaline. Reason why your kid need Ritalin. Figure my Ritalin can come as complex as some scribbling. For those that take time, it's riveting. City of cinnamon, spice with the heat that's sizzling. Dice roll streaks are tripling. People are listening. Flex and get stretched till you stiff again. Pause for the jaws, that's all on my dick again. Going to the top is overrated. Seems like everyone I hated now became my favorite. Listening to lies being told and fabricated. Kinda glad I never made it. I be mad congratulated by the ones that's fake related. Once they make their way to Vegas, making plans to go with Link, but never save the reservations. I ain't tripping, hope my music save relations. Bust down, dropping gems, gotta shape to play the station.
Draw. This is for my winter soldiers. Some are highly decorated cause they go to war. Move first and never hesitated. They don't need a rider cause the driver's always designated. Neck separated from your head, now it's segregated. Never left a second wasted. All they know is get it done. All they do is mucker, 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 mucker. Then he run. Never heard a footfall, never even seen him come. Never saw that bullet in the head of your grieving son. Or the 338 la pour around in his bleeding lungs. Sight locked on a target, look like you could beat a one. A little pressure, 3-pound trigger leave you bleeding numb. It's funny cause he don't even need a gun. He just creep up, super silent with a carbon fiber string and lunge, brain screaming fight or flight. Body doing neither one, dangling, not processing the type of penguin. Body starts jerking, alert is sent to your brain again, nigga.
Man, that was nice. So if you're wondering why I'm out, like all of a sudden I got like this wicked like pain in my chest, and I'm like, am I having a heart attack? Like, you know what I mean? What? Like, my arm doesn't hurt, and I'm like, nah, I think it's my back hurts. So anyway, I feel like, what is he doing? I know he's weird anyway, but that's new. Like, so, it wasn't the music, and that was fucking nice. Like, that had a vibe the whole way through. Like I tried to do look at the comments and everything, and I noticed Dave Collins saying, you know, the beat selection that Swag makes is awesome. It's crucial in his opinion. I agree that, you know, a lot of times that goes unnoticed, and they say, like, when I say that, they're like, you know, the beat, that goes above all. But, you know, think about it, like Dr. Dre could turn freaking anybody into a, you know, because you hear the beat, and it's just like, it carries. It's like, whoa, you know. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. And Swag, man, he puts together an awesome performance. So it's awesome to see. I've seen a collaboration list that would go on and on. That'd be a cool thing too. Like, if y'all don't know, the veteransproductions.com, I have, you know, that I have Fire Syndicate up there, and I have stuff for the website and everything. So, or I mean, for the show. But I put up, you know, information. I'd like to put up like every person everyone's collaborated with. So it's like, oh, who's got the most checklist, right? Hip hop scavenger hit list or whatever, where you gotta, you know, you got a scavenger hunt where you gotta check it off. So nice, man. Yeah, and Swag's videos, if y'all don't know, tomorrow on RapFame Live here, the freaking video episode, man, is awesome. People like Swag exactly are the reason why we do the video episode. So yeah, I mean, the quality always on point. So I've said it before, like some people are just like, all right, I'm gonna make a song and then I'll do all the other stuff. And then other people are like, the whole package means something, like each piece, you know, tells the story. So, nice job, man, as always. So, all right, let's get, what do we got next? MC and Son of the South. MC. Nice. Who's MC2, dude? You got, you MC, what do you prefer? Is it MC squared, MC2? So, all right, and then we got Dave Collins with DDR. Two Wanted Killers. All right. You know, Dave brings me my milk, so I gotta pay the milkman.
Yeah, it's Dave and Dollar. That's right, Dave and Dollar. Nigga, Dave and Dollar.
Cause they told me you were a killer. And I got no doubt that the only way out of this bitter is if I am a killer. They told me you were a killer. And I got no doubt doubt that the only way out of this blood is if I am a killer.
Yeah, red rum, catch the mirror image. Dropping your homies dead, so bring on liquor spillage. Shots, I'm a killer. Shots, a blood spiller. But you talking, lost my noggin. You rap, bitch, I'm playing possum. You want smoke, I'll close your coffin. Wanna hit, I'll murder often. Quick, fast, get cash with my riff-raff. I don't need a Dre beat to make you all whiplash. So break your neck, bitches. No disrespect, bitches. I got some bait, I got 100 bit. Killing people for the fun of it, yeah. And you know where to find me, on the beat or in the street. Either way, you know you're dying. Rape and pillage a region. Got this whole village weeping. Ain't working for the city when I say I'm street sweeping.
Told me you were a killer. And I got no doubt that the only way out of this blood is if I am a killer. They told me you were a killer. And I got no doubt that the only way out of this blood is if I am a killer.
Red rum, but no, it's not Johnny. Your choice of death is either with a knife or with a Tommy. Listen, killing everything. Talk beats and some rappers, cause niggas can't.
It makes it sound all crazy. Hey, can you hear me? Can you? All right. That was all jacked up.
Is if I am a killer.
Red rum, but no, it's not Johnny. Your choice of death is either with a knife or with a Tommy. Listen, I'm killing everything. Talk beats and some rappers, cause niggas candy sweet. All they missing is some rappers. It's Styla and Dame. We got niggas Devo running. We so Benjamin Franklin, we keep it 100. Don't run from it. You dying so they can learn from it. Niggas in the way ain't nothing but an obstacle. That I'm flying over, doing the impossible. Like I'm on a mission, like crew, we moving out with the crew. One for all for one. Niggas know how we do. We move as a pack. There's no surviving any attack. We finish completely. We ain't leaving nothing intact. I'm cold, so when I finish you, your head is detached. I'm playing no games like I'm on punishment. Ain't nothing Marvel when I'm giving out punishment. Niggas born to die. I'm just speeding up the process. We here to eat, but we ain't talking shit to digest. It's Styla and Dame. I wave through these beats proper. We back to killing now. Niggas, time is up.
Told me you were a killer. And I got no doubt that the only way out of this blood is if I am a killer. They told me you were a killer. And I got no doubt that the only way out of this blood is if I am a killer.
Yeah, it's David Dollar. That's right, David Dollar. Nigga, David Dollar.
Sometimes you're like, fuck, man, I wish you would just say yes or no. You just sent me a Russian novel on, like, you know, you don't have to be that honest, bro. Like, I know you're taking a dump. We all do. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding. But what I'm talking about is I was like, fuck, I am doing all this shit, and I didn't hear Dave, and he's one of my favorite fucking artists, like, period, not on just on RapFame. So I'm like, all right, I have me on mute. So I'm like, I played it on the background, and I'm listening to Dave, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, he started off red rum, and fucking it was gnarly. Like the fucking the line I had mentioned Dr. Dre, and you're like, I don't need a Dre beat to give you whiplash, dude. I'm killing for the fun of it. Like, I'm like, dude, that was a nasty verse. I was so glad that I went back and listened to it. And then I like caught some of DDR's, and DDR knows how to like do the emphasis. Like, he's the orchestra. He can make the beat, the bass, and the boom. And sometimes he does the, gets a heavy line. But I mean, as far as lyrically, Dave, I mean, it's hard to match. So no holding it against DR, but I didn't get to hear it all. But I when I heard Dave, like the phonetic, the combos would just like drip in, dude. And not just like the da-da-da-da, it was like the, you're like, oh, that was twisted and gnarly and nasty and dirty, yeah. So that was awesome, dude. And the fact that you fucking brought Dre back, that should just show you why the man's making it. So hell yeah, man. I love DDR, and I freaking, I love Dave even more. He makes milk, and I love protein. I don't know what half the shit I mean says. So, all right. So low key, I thought y'all orchestrated that Dre thing. No shit, dude. No way, dude. Like, you know what I mean? It's like one of them crazy things like Mr. Magoo, man. Like, you know, if you're a bottle rocket without a friggin', you know, a tail, then you're going everywhere and nowhere at the same time and every time. So all the time, you're going to be right and wrong. So, hey. All right. Dr. Day, dude. I love it. It's Dr. Day. And I say DC and MC might need to be a 3-3. Man, I walk all the way up the stairs. You're like, all right, and he's gonna make it all the way back down, bang fat. All right, here we go. Here's MC. He said, "Did you say MC? What JD? I can't remember now, but so you go by MC. That's what's up, man. That's why we're like Guy Fawkes Max is like, who did it? MC. Who did it? Who did it that time? MC. Who's on first? MC. All right, with what? Saved on RapFame Live. That was a banger.
Most people get comfortable. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life. And they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams. And the other thing is that most people don't feel worthy. What I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago. But because I did not have a college education, because I didn't believe in myself, because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. So I applaud you for your dreaming. I can tell you that it's not.
Yeah, cause we speak of destiny and how fate found an MC. I was a man-made mess of me in between the rocks, lost in a hard place, crosswire somewhere in outer space, thinking I was in a better place. The world will give you just a little taste, bigger bite, bigger you pay than the laughs as you give chase. Running down the pass in their maze, leading to the dead ends, disgraced. I found myself at a real low, beating down blow for blow. I let the hate shade my glow, and I'm staring into fear and staring back at weird. Don't come near, stepping into the glare, reveal emotion sharing. But I'm over it, daring, don't give a fuck, feels great not caring. I'm gonna stand in the little words, so goes folk to shiver. I'm not the nicest, but I could be the giver. Carving canyons with the flow like a Colorado. And I'm an evil transistor, hateful minister, so sick and sinister, like rap COVID practitioner. Decades lost as this prisoner, turning fans into parishioners. Yeah, without a book, just some words. Just to think last year I was unheard, then I came out and ushered. Vision so clear, unblurred, space so sharp, not slurred. Ops back and not cause I scared. No help, no friends, it just happened. Telling me, girl, and I like to welcome y'all to MC's world. My rap, my flow, my style, my mask. I'm wild, won't quit, last a while. Futuristic and I'm going in on the gas, burning tires, leaving smoke in the past, putting the face up with the labels, label crash, showing their ass. I'm gonna be loud, and if you fucking up, MC, I'll put you on blast. Woo, was that too rash?
Like destiny.
I always had that playing in the back in there, so I turned my mic off. But yeah, like that was I get so confused sometimes, and we get all ripped up. But I'm like, is that lit MC, or you know what I mean? Like, nope, it's just you know, a lot of MCs. And one time Genos, there's a Genos and Royal Buddha Head, and then there was Genos Black, who is, you know, on Vandal Mob and a really good friend of EXO, who's, you know, big supporter, awesome friggin', you know, part of the community. And I'm just like, I'm thinking they're one person and another, and then I'm thinking 𝙻𝙬𝙧 is like this random DJ from like the other side of the world that's just ignoring us and wants us to play his music. When like I get so confused. So if you're ever like, man, am I wrong? No, I am. I'm crazy. So, yeah, I mean, that was awesome. I feel like certain times, like there's, you know, where you're like, there's an effect and everything, and it wouldn't work with certain people and styles, but like that, I don't know, it had this vibe to it. It was like a hype song or a hype speech. It was kind of like, had this, like almost like a talk poet, not really, it wasn't like talk poetry, but it was like this hype-ish kind of yeah, anthem. I don't know, it was awesome, dude. So yeah, man, yeah, shout out Vandemom right now. I'm starting to learn the clues, because I don't barely have time to do this, man. Like, it's, you know, it's bad. I spend so much fucking time on this. I get freaking yelled at. No, but like, you know, I mean, it's, you gotta have balance in your life, you know. Mr. Miyagi was right. So I tried whacking off a lot, but it didn't work. But I'll keep working on it. You know what I mean? My arm hurts, but all right, get back to music. Yeah, man, I really like the style and the effort. I can't wait to hear what you got next, man. All right, here we go. Son of the South. I'm one of them crazy people that just loves hearing artists, especially because when you start to see the person, like if you just saw a person do something like okay, you're like okay, but if you know the story and the content, that's why in the Olympics they tell you all those awesome stories, because then the girl on the bar swinging and falling down means a whole lot more than a girl swinging on a bar and falling down. Yeah. Shut up and play some music. All right, here we go. Son of the South. Oh yeah, Proud featuring 𝙎𝙧𝙖𝙘 and Taylor Chrome on RapFame Live.
Yeah. I come from the woods, from the back roads and such, where the cowboys and hicks hang, where the killers skin the bugs. Raised around the rodeos of little old Pentuck. They don't really know. In my heart I'm a country boy and I'm proud of that shit.
Welcome to the hills, we in the backwoods, drinking shine from a steel. If you wanna act up, buddy, we can keep it real. Throw hands like a man, don't go grabbing a steel. Unless you won't smoke, don't choke, we puffin' like a chimney. Bitch, we all know, we all broke, but it's all good, we family, we ain't lost hope. We called Joe and tell him about this lightning. He said, give me 50 quarts, I'll see you boys out in the morning biting. He hangs up and now I go back to the fire that I came from. And when we blaze up on the finest, I'ma stay buzzed. And if the sheriff comes, we'll ask him if he wants some. That's just how it is. Southern living out in the sticks, hitting licks on chicks with the thickest of hips. I might offend when I throw down these doobity boom bops. Motherfucker, I was raised in the boondocks. Now you know the deal. Me, South and Crom in the back of a field, laying saw licks down so we can cap it a deer. You see him there?
Yeah. I come from the woods, from the back roads and such, where the cowboys and hicks hang, where the killers skin the bugs. Raised around the rodeos of little old Pentuck. They don't really know. In my heart I'm a country boy and I'm proud of that shit.
I come up out the cornfield, swinging like a windmill. Fuck with us, get your kin killed. When we face off, get your chin peeled. Stand still, so I move my pen to the pen hill. Grew up in the backwoods like a loose tick. Buck wild, sick of this, a fucking goose shit. Trailer trapping true hit, bumping up these loose lips. Quick to stomp a daisy with these boots, bitch. Beat the brakes up off your ass, stop you with that slow down. Hold now, no child, we ain't scared to throw down. If a square dancing, I'ma drop them like a hold down. If you want that beef, I'm from the country, no cow. Oh wow, flow loud like the raging river. Most of y'all pussy on the inside, Asian liver. Wish you would, I got a sliver like a saw blade and blister. Take your sister, make you miss a big balls, rapping for the white. Fuck coke. They say I rap dope. But my daddy actually rap dope.
I come from the woods, from the back roads and such, where the cowboys and hicks hang, where the killers skin the bugs. Raised around the rodeos of little old Pentuck. They don't really know. In my heart I'm a country boy and I'm proud of that shit.
I said sorry last time.
What's up?
I made quesadillas if you want any.
You made quesadillas? Oh, nice. Thank you. Man, that was awesome. Man, and that was awesome too. That service. I love you. I love it. I am very blessed. All right, count your blessings. Love you people, and definitely don't let music. You ever get writer's itch where it's like you start doing like you're like don't go to appointments or like don't do things you're supposed to because you wanna write a song so bad or whatever. You take care of your people and stuff, and then it's so much better than when you can do your stuff. So yeah. All right, shut the fuck up, MC Square. We don't need your life advice. We just want you to shut up, say your super shit, and play the next song. That vibe, was that a hook that came there, man? Or I think I asked you that before, so sorry, but yeah, man. All right, so I see Taylor Crom, dude. That fucking was awesome. The melody, not just the hook. The hook was so smooth. it connected the whole thing. It was the glue. It was the southern glue there. But the whole, like, even the first verse too, man, son, he had that melody. Some people are just like one tone. I'm gonna rap like this, and I'm not really gonna change my. There goes my audio if you don't know. But then other people are like, I'm gonna rap like this, and I'm never, you know, and like have a sequence or whatever. So, I'm not gonna pretend to know what I'm talking about. But no, that was nice. And then the way it slowed down, you let the beat breathe, and then he picked it back up. Yeah. As somebody who doesn't know what I'm doing on a beat and stuff, and then like you get a little bit of comfortability and then go back, it's like, man, it's awesome listening and watching some of y'all perform amazingly. Like Dave Collins, he took a month or two off, got his head right, took care of the right things, priorities, and then now he's back, and he's like, you know, I'm sure he's thinking, you know, but look, he's picking it right back up, and it's kind of fun to redust that friggin' toolbox off. So, man, that was nasty. That whole thing just friggin' screamed of Southern pride too, like, not in the bad way too either. I didn't hear nothing. The one line though, like, I'm gonna stomp the daisies though, I was like, a daisy, like, it was funny. It was like something I would say. All right, so what do we got? So, all right, I don't see anything new. Who's we got? We got who's this? Bless. Who's Bless? I always forget. Oh, nice. That's Bless. So I apologize if I remember, you know, the names. I just butchered them. That's Bianca. Bless Bianca. So. All right, never be afraid to say, hey, do you mind saying this is her name? Is that way if you want to, like, share your section, or, you know, you don't want me to be like, here's Stephanie, you know, my name. They used to say my sister's name. All right, here's Bless. God's Eye Flow, part 2. Hell yeah. Don't mind if I do.
Track Masters. The two types of people. Those that talk the talk, and those that walk the walk.
Niggas leave Earth when the beat drop, and some gods come back when the beat stop. We been getting green, now the dream got. We had to get it from the bottom, now my team top. Niggas saying they the boss, but it seem not. Only time they in the front is when the thing pop. A quick hit from the 40, that's a mean shot. Or the Nina sing in the clip, got a mean drop. The lyrics high standard, so the bars is gold. They coming plenty like a Zanny, so the bars is sold. I'm cool as fuck, heart of ice, so the bars is cold. The beam red and I'm a star, so like Mars I glow. I got a mean flow, green though, the dough ain't all green though. If you got the white, then you knowin' what I mean though. I'm something like a king though, hottest on the scene though. If this a money chase, then why you niggas always seem slow? I spit it with a swag that got you lame niggas mad, cause you wish it's what you had, but you don't, so you lag. Flipping paper like a mag, not a bitch but get a bag. I ain't fucking with you crabs, tryna hold a nigga back. Gotta stay a step ahead, in the streets with better cred. All you niggas think you better, but I think you better dead. I say shit that's never said, I'm a leader, never led. And I'm eating off these streets, but nigga, I ain't never fed. I'm a beast, this is God mode. If you got beef, let the God know. If you a fan, just peep how the God flow. If you a hater, go to sleep and let the God go. Yo, I'm a beast, this is God mode. If you got beef, let the God know. If you a fan, just peep how the God flow. If you a hater, go to sleep and let the God go. I'm a monster by myself, I ain't never needed help. The shit I put on beats is always hitting hard, they leave a welt. I'm a champ without a belt, don't wear ice cause it'll melt. But if you hit me with a diamond test, I bet you with a yell. Yeah, I master any beat, like I master any street. I could walk in on the bottom of the block and I'ma peak. I'ma get a weak heat. If you don't wanna leak the speaker, you can see these bars from popping on the corner like you meek. I'ma always keep a gutter, lyrics on the BB butter, and my heart will never shudder. I don't need a motherfucker on the track, I never stutter. Ain't no filler, never clutter. And I gotta stick to hit a hole in one, don't need a putter. If you want it, you can test, come with your best and nothing less. But unless you in the church, it ain't no way you gon' get blessed. You could try to be my guest, I invite you to the crest, cause I'm up here on a tier with niggas, gods in the flesh, in the flesh. I'm a beast, this is God mode. If you got beef, let the God know. If you a fan, just peep how the God flow. If you a hater, go to sleep and let the God go. I'm a beast, this is God mode. If you got beef, let the God know. If you a fan, just peep how the God flow. If you a hater, go to sleep and let the God go. I can keep it going, I ain't never gotta stop. I'm the GOAT of this shit and albums never gotta drop. Yeah, I don't need a shot, I ain't never gotta pop. That's how it is when you the plug, I ain't never got a cop. I'm just doing what I want to, hope I don't confront you. You tryna take a shot, the double barrel on the front too. Now you getting pumped too, cause your niggas pumped you. Hope you learned a
lesson, should've folded before I slumped you. I don't need a backup, I don't need a cosign, I don't need no family, I don't even know mine. I don't need a friend looking at me like a gold mine. All I really need is hot beats and a cold mind. I'ma keep proving I'm the best on the beats, and I'ma keep moving like I'm blessed in the streets. But I still come equipped with the vest and the heat, so you should stay 6 feet before you lay 6 deep. I'm unique.
There are two types of people. Those that talk the talk, and those that walk the walk. People who walk the walk, they sometimes talk the talk, but most of the time they don't talk at all because they walk. Now people who talk the talk, when it comes time for them to walk, you wanna know what they do? What's that? They talk people like me in the walking form.
Ha 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 ha. Ain't it the truth? Yep, that's just the nature of things, you know, people, whatever. It's just a system of, yeah, those with the resources will have those underneath that don't have as much, do the shit they don't want to do, you know. It's like, man, even in the animal kingdom, man. So in that friggin' concrete jungle, the real jungle, man, the lions come out usually on top, but there's some crafty monkeys, and then there's us crazy squirrels, and all right, I don't know what I'm talking about, but dude, that, you know, I mean, that would be me on that nasty ass track. Like you like fucking ate that whole track up, man. There was a few spots, like, because some people just, you're like, whoa. I've done it, but that was not in a bad way, man. Like you just kept freaking coming, bro. You got progressing it, switching up the beat. You know, just kind of stayed the same, but you kind of brought different flavors and kind of, I think, brought a little variety to it, where the beat just had that steady friggin' kind of deep feel, emotional, kind of serious. So what's up, Jazz, man? So you getting through those crazy tests, man? When finally I do something that I really shouldn't and I need to get out of it or keep the channel, Jazz is gonna be our lawyer. We're gonna pay her, so start donating to the legal fund so that when we say stupid shit, and I took off all the filters now. Yeah, so man, so all right, so let's go. Jazz, you know the deal. So go ahead and tag us, and ladies get to, especially when there's not many ladies here. So we always love shutting the sausage factory down, especially when it's from the UK's Beyonce. All right. Yeah, I want to hear part 1 eventually, man. So I appreciate you being here, Bless. So anyways, I gotta get better at just not rambling and doing all that. I appreciate everybody coming in and swinging through and supporting the show and supporting the artists, you know. I mean, I'm just kind of a orchestrator. I forget that when I start going off here. But the support and the, not just in the show, the way that people are supporting the artists and just the people who want to, you know, get better and make the community something that you like look forward to being and going to do, instead of some toxic environment that ruins something you want to look to do, you know. It's like that party, like, this is awesome, and then all of a sudden it starts getting like, oh, this, all right, let's go. That was gonna be fun, but nice. All right, so what do we got next? What's Skinny Punk? Oh, okay, I'm sorry, that was nice. King G5, nice. All right, so King G5. So if y'all don't know, when you hit up the if you tag at RapFame Live in the comment section of the track you want, each artist gets a request. So G5 was on the track with Deadman, but he didn't make a request. So that's why you're getting, fortunately, right, for us, because he fucking came through nasty on that. So I know G5 is fucking awesome, and this one's gonna friggin' spark the interest of some people. So let's send some collaborations out. Let's get those artists like G5, like I'm sure that y'all feeling it too, that don't get enough love. Put it out there. Support this, man. It'll come back to you.
G5, sucker free. Once again, nigga. Yeah. Once again, nigga. Go in on them, boy. I'm just trying to live my life and get money, dog. I need money, dog. Just want the money, dog. If you ain't talking about money, I don't wanna talk. I need money, dog. Just want the money, dog.
I speak death in every breath, the darkest road is follow. Ain't no slowing when we rollin', live like no tomorrow. We don't care about ops, we unload those hollows. Make a chick lick dick, she supposed to swallow. I'm a grimy nigga, fuck you and the niggas that ride with you. Hope the day that I get you, those pussies can die with you. I'm official to the gristle, if you think that I won't hit you, just wait till you in a box and your whole family miss you. I will put you in a plot. 6 feet in the maggots. My vocabulary's homophobic. I don't speak to these faggots. I'm too real, keep it real. If it fake, it ain't real. 10 times out of 10, these weak niggas is squill. That's why I only rock with homies, truly breaking that bread. Throw this money over everything, but y'all tricking instead. Reaching broker real close, I hop and skip to the feds just for that bag. You see your death, man, I can live with the rest. I'm just trying to live my life and get money, dog. I need money, dog. Just want the money, dog. If you ain't talking about money, I don't wanna talk. I need money, dog. Just want the money, dog. I'm just trying to live my life and get money, dog. I need the money, dog. Just want the money, dog. If you ain't talking about money, I don't wanna talk. I need the money, dog. Just want the money, dog.
Yeah, I'm always worried about the bread. I'm always one step ahead. Quick draw, you know I been good with the lead. I'm addicted to the profit, I run to it, I ain't scared. Them other niggas slow, you know them niggas actin' sped. But I ain't hear you what you said. I follow you, that's a text. I'm at the bottom, I'm just surfing with your bitch. I never love a hoe, I love my money and shit. I wanna race where you take some finesse, that nigga quit. We been with the shit. Richard Pryor putting on for my stand-up niggas. He think he thuggin' cause he sagging, put your pants up, nigga. Put him under white sheets, Clucas Clan me a nigga. Over profit, nigga, stop it, burn yourself, my nigga. I've been plotting since I was little. 15, my first pistol, a gutter baby, like my name down a tello, yeah. I keep a hoodie on, I'm moving kinda mellow. Columbus shit, we take your block over, move in and settle. American reject, rock your shit, hit him with the metal. Told that bitch, nah, hold on, too careful, yeah. Nah, I can't cuff you, yeah. Bitch, I just met you, yeah. Yeah, I'm just worried about the money, so forget you. Bring that paper to my door if you tryna fix the issue. If you hate me, then you hate me. Cold hearted to the grizzle. I've been feeling like Korea. I've been plotting with these missiles. Turn a nigga to a star, give him a shot, I ain't list you. Let my mama handmade. I'm street smart, but I got sense too. Tell my niggas, yeah, I'm all about the Benjamins like Bookham, yeah. I'm G5, how the fuck they overlook me? Yeah. FYG. I'm just tryna live my life and get money, dog. I need the money, dog. Just want the money, dog. If you ain't talking about money, I don't wanna talk. I need the money, dog. Just want the money, dog. Yeah.
Man, y'all gotta cut a brother in on that, man. Let me be down, man. Hey, we split it 3 ways. 7 for me, 7 for you. You get whatever left over, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I'm gonna get you high. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. I have to disagree with some of the cons I see with you know, not feeling it and stuff, but I know, like I say, I love that. I wish people disagreed more, you know, not because I want them to disagree. I just feel like sometimes people are afraid to disagree and you know, agree to stay in the same room and still be productive and have fun. So yeah, man, I fucking loved it. I felt like it had such a cool, like, the emotions and the sounds came through with the way you were trying to convey them. Awesome, perfect, except for one part and my only critique. And when I say that, it means I love the song. Otherwise, you know, I'd go into a bunch, but it was like the sound off, like, oh, you know, I want the money, though. Yeah, you in the background, kind of. I feel like it should, and if you can't make it grow and come in full, but it just sounded like kind of far off, like you were in the background, and it was cool in the hook. But then when you came in for your verse, it was that same layer, same verse, same, you know what I mean? And so it wasn't off. It was just like, I feel like one should be, either the hook should be, you know, very full and in your, you know, in your ear and full in your face, and then the other one should be far off or something, you know what I mean? So, but it was fucking awesome, man. That was, like, I feel like there's a lot of ad-lib stuff that really fit and set the emotion. And the whole message, too, is awesome. Like, you know, people can't, if you can't relate to trying to grind to get the hell out of places to get money, then, man. So, sorry about Sucker Free, too. The Sucker Free was on that. So, shout out G5, man. All right, so let's go. We got Jazz XQ in the loo. So, what do you do when the ladies come through? You show them some love. What the hell? I got too many clickers and not enough brains. All right, so we got Jazz with LOL. Oh. I'm reading it. It's so small. Silas Lawyer. Oh, I love it. Ridin Out. Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I
Don't be shocked that at the fucking same use
see. So even when I get my grades in SUV, I'ma still have the same personality. J-E-M-I-M-A, that's me. And I'm not contained for love or for money, and nobody is ever gonna stop me. Now I'm good rapping my feelings away. See, if you are here, you might as well stay. Wildin' out, everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Yeah, everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Wildin' out, everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Degree A-level GCSE, everybody acts so almighty. Tell me why, I don't even know. It's just a couple subjects like you don't really know. It's the legitimacy of the illiteracy. Memorize the words, just the past, rub it in your face. Tell you with the face, leave an elocution to the dust another place. Well, here I am, memorize the words as fast as I can't keep up. Everybody's singing this and that, everybody wanna learn, everybody look at that. Yeah, I'm on A-level GCSE, no more almighty baby. Please, when I'm here right now, dropping all of these words out of my chest, cause I know I'm a bird, yeah. The greatest of all, nobody ever thinks that I'm the but ooh, I've been suffering it and living in it. Everybody's sitting in it, yeah, I'm gonna get there, even if I'm killing in it. I'm driving higher fire, I'm burning even lighter on the fire, that's a liar, bro. Everybody knows it's me, that's the cheese. I am burning every fire, then I can't even breathe, what? Wildin' out, it's 2021, school's done, covered 1 hour out and about in our brain. And the league going insane since Boris Johnson took our freedom away. Make a busy day, I can stay at home and just be fucking through my day. Eat for my day, or sleep for my day. Or maybe I would just make all the TV straight away. Wildin' out, everybody wanna hear the sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear the sirens out.
They speaking to me, tryna act all slick, acting like a Bama with the baggy jeans. Cause I'm in the mood now, I ain't playing, bitch. Are you taking the piss, nigga? Rid or this? Wild, wild nigga with an ugly grip. The theory of this, you wanna take a pic. Hand down on his cock like he's wild pimp. He eat 50 cents, so who the fuck you at? Wanna pounce on me, wanna touch my tits. Nigga, please, you can never ever be like this. Cause I'm wild as shit, nigga, I ain't joking. I'm like a doll matrix, wanna carry my whip. Woo!
Wildin' out, everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out. Let's wild it out, let's wild it out. Everybody wanna hear them sirens out.
Yeah, I feel like what was it? How long ago, Jazz, that you figure you started rapping or something? 2 months ago or something? And you know, I mean, how long have you been singing? You're only just a baby still. So and you know, her words, I don't call people that, like, because I try not to. You know, some people like, you know, like, fuck, all I hear is I'm young. You know what I mean? But you know, she said that, so I feel comfortable calling it. You know what I mean? But it just shows that how talented she is, because, you know, it's like, you know, the more time you have on this planet, the more time you have to figure shit out. So when you figure it out in a shorter amount of time, it shows your perplexity or propensity, to your ability to friggin', you know, knock it down real quick and learn quick. So yeah, like, I feel like, you know, she's obviously a natural singer. It's awesome. And you know, she probably is like, fucking, I'm hearing all these people that, you know, they're trying it too. And, you know, it's not as embarrassing when you hear other people doing it. Not, you know, so you're like, all right, I'm seeing everybody else fall down on their bike. Fucking take my training wheels off. I got you. All right, get me, you know. So and man, she did not fall. She's just like, friggin', what, you guys want to race, man? Oh, you guys can't do Papa Wheelies? Oh, you know, it's like, no, I just started riding today. She's like, yeah, me too, where's the jumps? And like, that, like, the cadence control, I only rapped once. I mean, that's, you know, but that's like just your intuitiveness with music, you know. I'm sure some people know too, like, you have the metronome where it's like the thing that goes ding, ding, ding. Some people need it and some people don't. If you don't, you like, get it, you know, you shut it up. Because sometimes you want to stall it and not, you know, in your head, so that you can mess with the music and you do it vocally. That's what she's doing. She's like, you know, gonna speed it up real fast, gonna da-da-da-da-da, you know, like perfectly on beat. Awesome. And then, you know, I was listening to the words, and it's like at that point when you're learning, it's like the words really don't, not that they don't matter, but I mean, you got to start somewhere. You know, you're not going to build a Porsche for your first car. So, you know what I mean? You got to build that freaking soapbox derby thing and then ride that thing, stamp. So I feel like that's what she did, only she skipped a few. So yeah, that was awesome. The vibe that you just, the mid-word chops with the beat was awesome. Unbelievable. Shout out to Jazz. I love it. Man, all right, we got Magnum. I don't think I've heard much from you, bro. So I like seeing the new people in here, and I love it. And I'm also really like that you know, the people are giving feedback and supporting and are cool with, like, all right, this is a good time, you know, and I see y'all giving that feedback consistently and stuff before you get your music played, and that means you truly do what you say, mean what you do. All right, we got Dark Conversations. Oh, it's an instrumental? Man, so can I get up on it?
Madhouse. Magnum. Production.
Oh, that was your sister on the hook? That's so... Yeah, static, like you said, definitely. Nice, good call, Ghost. Yeah. We got a beat and this foresees an opportunity to get down, since I don't get to freestyle, no, not now anymore, cause I'm such a damn whore. I get on the floor and I get deep it down, I'm downtown like Julie Brown now, because I get so damn up in the morning like I can't find time at the end of the day to even unwind rhymes, cause I say some stupid ass shit that I see people coming and I flip my way. You ever like when you listen to a beat, then you're like, alright, that's cool, let me try. They say to do that, like, play it. This is awesome, man. Did you make this? That's awesome. Oh, what up, Kidnap 666? This is nice, man. That bass kick, boom, boom. Man, that was awesome, bro. What do you make your beats on? Man, I'm feeling that big time. So, and I apologize if you're like, man, I just wanted the beat to play. I wish he didn't do all that stupid shit on top of it. But, yeah. I think, you know, that's the funnest thing is just like play a beat and then they say, like I read a bunch of articles that like play the beat, to find a beat, just go through some, and then whatever one speaks to you, what does it say? And then, you know, speaks to you, how do you, and then, you know, come up with a rough outline. You know, first listen to it and, you know, find out where the sections are, like if it has a 16 bar part for a hook and I was like, I did all this stuff intuitively, you know what I mean, but like then I sucked at everything else, you know. But it was, you know, there's certain things you can do and then certain things you don't, so it's worth reading, and I'm gonna put that stuff together. I just thought it's like it's already out there, somebody does it better than me. It's like, do you want to learn rocket science from me or somebody else? Like, you, because I'm getting high with you. The other guys, okay, but it's probably not gonna work. All right, so let's get back to the music here. Nice, we got Jazz with, what's this one called? Styla. Oh, Albert Tattoo Jesus featuring Kangaroo. Oh my goodness.
living in Australia, as you know that's far away. I love to do me jumping and me skipping every day.
You don't care about the app, no? But you dissed everybody because you couldn't get a fucking pick of the week or a feature. BM don't fuck with your ass. Let me just put this straight, you ugly fucking faggot bumming kangaroo forcing rapist. You never bodied Empire. Bitch, you in my fucking DMs crying about morals and respecting kids and shit when you're out there being a sexist, rapist, stinky bastard. Don't talk to me about morals. If you start beef, we'll end the fucking beef. Don't be crying like a bitch after you blacked out and snitched. What type of man does this? Says he's got beef but blocks a bitch. You know your mum ain't proud of this, but she pulls you by the ear and slaps your dick. No, Albert, we don't rate this shit. You be crying over a feature on the pick mix. So T, I thought I'd chat facts, since you crying on the rap app. Now it's time to clap back. Scared of my bars, can't tag back. Pussy hole, you faggot clip. Scared of an innocent UK Brit. I ain't Abby Nick, so why you scared? Come on, block this bitch. Support your artist, bitch. And by bitch, I mean Barger. Yeah. You know, the one about a father, the one could never tell the brother. You faggot eating Albert Nutter, dressed like a bitch, the fucking brother. All that fur, you animal fucker. You know what's the mad thing? Is that Albert's gonna be in these messages even though I'm blocked. Somehow he's gonna get here. You're gonna get here, innit? Cause of your spider web. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I'll see you in a bit. Fucking idiot. Yeah. I've got a spider web on my face. Is that why you made the Spider-Man song? No, bitch. That's not why we gave the Spider-Man song to you. What are you gonna say next? Oh, you dissed me because I'm support your local artist. No, mate, you're a fucking pansy. You're a pansy. Hey, Albert, kill yourself. Make it fast and slit your wrist. You homeless white bitch. Go home and kill your bitch. Hey, Albert, kill yourself. Make it fast and make it slick. You homeless white bitch. Kill your wife and kill your bitch. Yo, I can't believe this guy cried over not getting pick of the week. This is why this is all started, everybody, because you guys have got pick of the week and this guy has not got a pick of the week. So he's kind of salty, you get me? Let me just sprinkle that a bit in your wound. Yeah, I thought you didn't give a fuck about the app, Albert. Where's your chessboard? Is it over? Is the game over, bruv? Yo, I'm about to throw the pieces in the bin. You don't want smoke, digger. You don't want smoke. You know, this guy was talking about how he's got a chessboard and all chess pieces. Where are the chess pieces now, bitch? Yeah. Does the chess pieces say you gotta block everybody? Because if it does, yeah, it's not really a chess game, is it, you fucking pussy wipe?
Just to make this, just to make this, just to make this.
Oh man, jeez, girl, I hate those.
Oh, so Barge, when you meant that Tattoo Jesus trained you skillful things, you basically meant that he taught you how to bounce like a kangaroo on his cock, didn't he? I get it now.
Boing, 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 boing. I'm a kangaroo, just a furry kangaroo. I'm always hopping everywhere, cause that's the thing to do. I'm very lean and slender, and I'm always on the run. So come and bounce around with me, we'll have a load of fun.
Bitch.
Oh my god. I caught wind of this. That's how much, I mean, I am like I'm in a bat cave, and this thing blew up so big that I felt the wind, and it was awesome, because I was like, ooh, that smells nice, you know what I mean? So, if you don't know what that means, let me show you the more collateral damage, because that was awesome. Like, I love the songs that, you know, very, smart people that are doing this and stuff that they, or like movie clips, because it, usually is, depending on who they are, it has a lot to do with stuff, and it's awesome. It adds that other layer than just, another song, cool, sounds cool to the beat. So yeah, I absolutely love it. And it's like humor, friggin', like I said, saucy, like you were just murder. You're making me laugh while you murder somebody, and that's kind of fucked up, and I love getting fucked up, so. Alright, so if you want to hear some of the wind that blew through my ear last night, here it is. It doesn't matter what your name is. Sorry, goodbye.
How dare you, little jabroni, come on the rock show and not even have the class to introduce yourself? How dare you, little jabroni, come on the rock show and not even have the class to introduce yourself? What is your name?
I told you!
It doesn't matter what your name is!
Y'all got bodied by the empire before they built the castle. Now y'all be acting like you're gonna be a hassle. I don't give a shit, but you know I'm an asshole. Plugged up, know I got the sticks like tobacco smoke. There's a punchline for you jokes, whoa. Hate y'all lines from the bow, bro. Show enough extra to go. He a bomb motherfucker going off through the phone. Suicide shit, y'all should change your name to the suicide quick. Think you playing games, you ain't playing with this. Sorry, not sorry, I'm a really big dick. How you gonna talk all that shit, I'm your favorite rapper. I ain't me when I'm hungry, but you ain't you after. Got me snickering again, flame flickering again. Looking for a man to put some dick up into her again, huh? Enough is enough and I'm that sick with it. I know I got you waiting on a big finish. All my kids bitching cause they hungry for attention. I'm up in the kitchen and they all up in my mansions. You don't wanna get me going, I'll go in and go with the flow. When I drop bops like they extra exponent to my opponents. For them broken, yeah, they claiming they're holding. And they all bluffing, huffing, puffing, fucking sucking and blowing, yeah. You pray to false gods, I'm Odin. I don't even need to join your group cause I own it. Focus on my every word, I notice. Oh shit, now you sleep with both eyes open. 400 comments telling me you mad as hell. Oh well, I'ma do myself, you sit on the shelf. Crabby motherfuckers, now they coming in the shells. I got shells for them too, fucking ghouls going yell. You got x-ray vision, but I see right through you. So many shots, now you're blocked like Subaru. Blood on the ground, y'all never wanted none. Little circus full of clowns, and it's really hunted, son. You so dumb, probably thinking that's a sneak diss. No division round here, we don't know the word weakness. Weak shit, all I be seeing at your table. You ain't got legs, so you can't break ankles. Styla stand for so you like anal. Better remember the past, if you able. Bodied by my uncle, did you forget? Of course you didn't, bitches, cause you doing this for clicks. I body religious figures for fun, bro. Bring the gun smoke, cause you know that I'm gung-ho. And you gun, bro, getting chewed up, spit out. Vandal mob coming and we crewed up, get out. OC read the dictionary, so is every time Dick and Harry. You got vocabulary, still sweet as berries. You start fires with them canisters, Jerry. You spoof rappers, I'm really scary. I'm covered in blood, like this the end of carry. No adversaries, got nothing on me, bitch. Whether I'm rapping or I have to take it back to streets. You tearing all the trap to pieces, cause this rap app needs this. Facts for features, fucking now I'm tattooed Jesus. Speed it up and slow it down, shit. I'll put some emphasis on it to make the sound hit. I drop a couple more bars weighing more than 2 ounces. I'll be on vacation watching you know who pouncing. Kangaroo jacking off, feeling himself. He had a good line, let him feel on himself. Why you gotta bully him? I don't think he feeling well. He might have a thorn in his paw, came up from Jesus' crown. Gotta admit you got the heart of a lion, cause everyone we know is fucking laughing at you trying. And all you really got is you ain't a king. And even then you lying, cause you know that Exo gonna bring you all back to Zion. I'm the one dodging bullets, living in the matrix. Y'all are silly rabbits, all your minds gotta play tricks. Retarded artists, all of y'all are the discarded. You're discarded, my targets have to go and better guarded. Don't get me started, cause I'm quick to go and finish it. Leave you broken hearted and your rap career diminishing. You'd be closer if you called my ass Dominican. Either way, I'ma have the body you're Dominion.
I told you!
It doesn't matter what your name is!
You ever realize that your timing is impeccable as well when you realize you're like, I'm gonna dip out of there because they're coming in. There's somebody that just makes me feel like, I never even really put 2 words together. Like, dude, the fucking, man, like the switch is not even like, dude, that switch with the beat, unreal. And that's one of my favorite things too. Like I don't know if that's like a diss thing, like where, cause it's like, you know, like, all right, I kicked your ass in the kitchen, I'm gonna fucking drag you through into the you know, the study. Yeah, I got a study, bitch. Yeah, it's called a lobby. I got a sliding ladder too. You want me to be, you know, like, and then I'm gonna bring you into the bedroom, you know, like you just like click, engage, man. And that fucking, the words and the combos, like you just, like you get that feeling, like, you know, I don't like to draw like huge comparisons, and everyone always makes comparisons to big people like Eminem, you know, but like when you're hearing like it's like you're like getting all hyped up and you're like, oh my god, he's gonna say something, like EXO never lets you down. It's just like, you know what I mean, like what does he say, like I'm putting the emphasis on it, like it's like, yeah you are. It's like, man, I wish I could fucking say like that, you know. It's like when somebody has like that voice, you're just like, damn dude, like that's amazing, bro. You just burned the gas. You just put some jet fuel in your lawnmower and fucking race it across this guy's grundle. So it was pretty raw at the end. Unbelievable. You gotta hear that a few times, by the way, the bars. Yep, pretty built together. Alright, so let's see, I guess Ghost has got one too, I heard, so we might as well go through. We did a little Fire Syndicate bang out at the beginning. What's it? Is the 𝙬𝙧𝙖𝙘𝙠 CEO? Is this it?
Barger's gotta use my name for clickbait to win a battle. Well, just know, Barger, there's consequences to every action. So I heard Barger's lonely, guess now he wants his wrist slit. Get his wig split with quick spit, been on bitch shit. Bitch quit, you couldn't match my drive with a lift kit. Missed it with the name Barger, should be Bridget. 5th hit, I'm so high now I'm reachless. I kill shit, I'm an abortion, you're the fetus. Throat tattoo Jesus, half to Venus. When he falls back he will pass through street mess. Support your local artists, well this a global app where your fucking vocals capped, so go back to local crap. I heard your crew left you high and dry, here's the sequence. I wrote some quick bars and tattooed them on Jesus. You motherfucking pussies never been on our level. Your crew a bunch of bass heads, but all I hear is treble. Where's trouble? Point me at a crew, that crew's rubble. I'm the goat with a goatee, you stump without stubble. If you leaving this alive, then you leaving this with scars. I'll make Styla go ghost, but my name ain't Quick Bars. Barger did a diss track on the app in itself, but he only did that because the app didn't help him become a featured user or sharing its wealth. They pray for the day that Barger's killing himself. Everything this dude does says, hey, look at me. Use my name for clickbait, have a good plan B. Are you retarded?
Alright, so you want me to play this? Biscuit Crisps? Is that the one you want me to play? Bruce Crisps? Wait, yeah, Biscuit Chips, okay. Alright, here we go. So here's Biscuit Chips, Ghost, the silent days.
Started, but you typing when you're talking after I just caught a body. Get the fuck up on my comments, catch me flowing like I'm a hedgehog. Can't speed that supersonic, so you better be showing respect or you gon' have to pay the homage. You will never win, I promise, so don't waste your time with plotting. I am too quick when I'm dropping all these bodies without trying. You are falling when I'm walking, swear to God I'm only mocking when you see me living in a drop of Thomas when I'm flying. Man, who the fuck keeps blowing up my comments while I'm fucking recording? Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is Just Chips? Who the fuck are you? With that whack ass diss. Fucking pussy. Wait. Pause that shit. Hold on. Pause it. Is he saying Ghost Rider or Rider?
Spider sense is tingling.
What the fuck? Well, that's some fucking homo shit, cuz. I don't give a fuck what you meant by that, but if you wanna mention half the app and write Ghost Rider in the fucking same track, you're fucking homo, cuz. Fucking gay ass bitch.
Now let me tell you how all of this started. Tattoo dropped a diss, now people acting retarded.
Now let me tell you how all of this started. Tattoo dropped a diss, then his crew members farted.
We Spartans, motherfuckers, we built for war. Y'all move and switch crews like you ghosts can afford.
Piss off, motherfuckers, we'll piss on y'all. Y'all lose with this you, then we piss on you more.
Of course, on this app is gonna get off track. 4x4 of these cats about to hit a flat.
Of course, desperate ass ones to mention jazz, like when he said you wanted to hit her under Ray's track.
This hoe blows notes, that's why they call her jazz. Even Carl Malone wouldn't post up on that.
Bitch, no, go blow your tatted God, begging please save me dad. Even though he betrayed you in the middle of beef the last time he left the ad. Alright, enough mocking the flow, that shit's so fucking gay, you fucking basic piece of shit. Why don't you go back and you take a picture, then post a date when I asked about Kiddo? And where the fuck did I say that I miss her? Was it on RapFame or was it the liquor? Was it the sad face, the fuck like a difference? You wanna brag that I sent you a message? Do you still talk to her? Answer the question, then shut the fuck up the end of discussion. Holding the quest like I ever did something. You always liked that you had an obsession. Sucking that passing her name, you still mention long distance relationships. I ain't a bum. Bitch, I could travel wherever I want. Bitch, I could travel whenever I want. Bitch, I could pay any price or whatever the flight cost for me to meet the right one. Unlike this tatted, the faggot who wears the same jacket. He drops you a diss and he blocks you right after. He disses a female, she bodied him after. Boing boing, had me dying in laughter. He disses a female whenever she disses but kisses and mails. Whenever they diss him, he's writing all over the dick like he missed it. He's typing play this, I'm loving this big dick. Hit you so hard, but too quick to be seen. Knock off the head and I rip out the spleen. Keep it organic, you cannot compete. You start to fall before you start to swing. All of your disses are so fucking weak. None of you bitches are fucking with me. You type and tell but so soft when you speak. You try to cross and I'll cross your whole team. Silent full of frauds, crucifixion. Talking too much when you start to dissing. Straight to the drug, cannot move your lips then. Swallow these bars like a tooth is missing. Not a goat, but your favorite rapper always begging me. When are you rapping faster? You're a diss king. Then you diss me after, trying to tell me you're nutty and your bars are massive. Bars are two-faced, tatted Jesus is a fucking racist. And Bruce Chips is just chips begging for me to name him. I find it funny, 2019 Styla running from me. Barger's excuse inactive whenever he started ducking. He clicked the heart and then he left a comment, what a dummy. 2019 when I dissed you and I still see nothing. Now you wanna come with a weak diss, me bitch. When I put your whole team to sleep, bitch. Gather recruits, now you think you could compete, bitch. Go back to being drunk and drop another sneak diss, you fucking bitch. And since you're begging for a mention, it's the 6th. Don't you remember me, bitch? When you were in my DM begging me to squash the beef? When I was dissing you and your mafia queen? You dropped a diss, I made you delete, bitch. When I was the one that never deleted shit. Take the defeat, bitch.
That was fucking. That's why. Like, doesn't that feel like one of them rides where you're like, you know, like you're like, oh, cool, look at the Sasquatch, like, oh, like on the train track, and like, oh, crazy, look at the crazy. I was gonna say something that's like, I was gonna say inbred family, and I'm like, that's not cool to look at and stuff, but then I was gonna be silent. You're like, what was you gonna say? But you know, anyways, watch a video on YouTube called The Whitakers. It's actually really eye-opening and stuff, and about incest and everything. But anyways, so freaking man, that was awesome, bro. Like the fucking disses, man, because that, you know, I think like 3 days ago I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to play dishes because, you know, like I want to have a very inclusive vibe where everybody can sit around the fire and have a good time. And then now 3 days later I'm like, fucking right, let's roast these motherfuckers. Who's next? All right, I love it. The biscuit crisps. Support your local Subway and get some of that shit. Ooh, bro, like at that first, the demon face, because like you was like fucking. It sounded like the micro mini machine guy. You know what I mean? He's like, you can get batteries not included. What? I want some of that, dude. Ghost, man, y'all have some fucking serious fucking MCs and some style. I love it. Y'all put together some awesome music. You have a great vibe. I mean, you know, obviously you support us in the show, but that means you support other artists. So I didn't even know what's cool. I don't even realize people are in crews sometimes because they're just here. So that means, you know, I mean, and it's all cool. I don't want you to think you can't be like, yeah, rep your crew, all that, because I'm horrible at that. It's like, you know, hey, I'm trying to sell an album, and it's like, really, I didn't know. We hung out with him for 10 hours. He never said he makes music or anything. He's like, yeah, we're gonna sell a lot of these. Great. You know, there's a line between being humble and promoting yourself, you know. And I never was good at it, but so, and I don't mind I don't even mind the person that's like, listen to me, you know what I mean? Because I want everybody here. So, but I think, yeah, that was nasty, bro. You guys got a fucking a mobster family for sure, like Jazz said. So, all right. So what do we got next? I got some time for. I know my boss is banging. No, she's not. She's so awesome. I make jokes and stuff like that. Like, I am so loved and supported and stuff. So I mean, sometimes like don't make jokes because then people get this like, oh man, she's stomping on the floor. No. So all right, let's get some more. Let's get a few more though, and then I'm gonna call it. But I think did I play? I always forget people. You know what I mean? They support, but they don't put up their music. So all right, speeds up. Yeah. So he speeds up. Yeah. Yeah, dude, he is supersonic, man. Like, I thought I heard a boom, you know what I mean? But I'm doing so much, and I'm a little crazy chicken. I ain't got a head, so no ears. But, so Jazz, do you have another track, even if you don't? If you have an old one, if y'all don't know, the ladies get love here, and not the kind that they don't want. So, because you know what Jazz does, she'll take her time, she'll take her chance or her token to get somebody else played. She's done it probably 60% of the time she's been on the show or had a chance. I'm like, Jazz, like, send me a track, you know? And it's like, okay. And send somebody else, and it's like, awesome, thank you, which is great. I wish more people did that, but I'm like, and then they send me yours, you know? This is like, you know, I know it's awesome to be humble, you know, but no, I appreciate that. But she's probably like, yeah, that's a chicken with his head cut off, and he can't figure out which way to go. I'm not going to give him another way to go. And if you see me, like, I'm squinting so hard, I gotta fix that, because if you saw, I'll take a picture, like, on my screen, it's in, for some reason, it's because of AutoCAD when you're doing engineering, like, when you use, nerd moment, but, like, gears, you have to, like, and stuff like that, you zoom way down electrical components, and so, like, the resolution is so big that it's, like, that's why I'm always like,
Ted, do you know who did the diss song with Ghost?
I don't know why I always have a southern accent here, but, registered as his local. I love it. All right, so you don't have any tricks. Nice. They met on Grindr. I'm fucking dying. I'm reading the comments, just dying. Oh, nice. All right, so hey, that's what's up. So Queen Crazy, if y'all don't know, she, she went off and did things, and we always try to say that, I do, that when and if you're able and want to, we are here. But if you are supporting other artists and it is hard enough to get through fucking life and find time to do this shit. So we do not want to add any anxiety to anyone's life, and that's me. That's why I don't like what time. It's like, if I make a time, then I'll be like, I don't want to do it. But if I never make a time, I'll always want to do it. So I don't want to make any anxiety on anyone else that I don't want. So, when and if you're here, and she's always here supporting everybody. And, if we get a time to play her. So, anyways, without further ado, shut my shop and play Slam Dunk It. Contest entry. Queen Crazy. RapFame Live. Hell yeah.
Slam dunk it in the basket. Line these hoes in these caskets. Death drop on the court for me. This a real sport of passion. Just so happens I enjoy slashing and bashing. It's instant satisfaction. No better interaction than killing in this fashion. One-sided transaction, plan of action, organ extraction. Your fetus gonna abort. No need for child support. Dagger I use to stab. Sloppy stab, few more jabs, jab. Now I remove your fallopian tubes. Insert this blade so sharp your time too deep are gonna take you apart. We'll start with your heart. It's abstract art. Abstract art. Arteries twisted, vicious vision. Vegetable peeler. Peel her skin to reveal her. Peel her skin to reveal her. I cut you whore on this cutting board. Ain't conscious no more. In pieces on the floor. Cause I cut you whore on this cutting board. Slam clean against a stone wall. Right hand slam this basketball. Dunked in ethylene glycol. Unplanned last string curtain call. Slam clean against a stone wall. Right hand slam this basketball. Dunked in ethylene glycol. Unplanned last string curtain call. Salt and pepper, always remember. Slam dunk it in the siren skillet. Wear my apron when I risk it. In this kitchen, slam dunk it. Livers I sliver, serve it with silver. This is my dinner. Deliver with liquor, delicious dinner. Feeling like a winner, I'm feeling like a winner. Secret sauce, simmer soft. Sage and savory, stir it safely. Sprinkle salt, set aside side of salad. Spinach, smoke signals, sizzling skittish. That means dinner is finished in a few minutes in this kitchen. Dinner is finished.
So and that's where, like I said, Queen Crazy, and it's my empath, where it's like, not everyone is like, hey, I tuned into this show and I want to watch people who are figuring out how to fucking be awesome on stage. And it's like, well, that's kind of what this is. So, but I don't want, I want people to give, to be like, man, that was this, whatever. But like I always say it's better to fail in originality than to succeed at imitation, right? So, like when I hear people progress too, like I have, and I think that the style, that you make it in, if it's different, and obviously that's why I went and did stuff that not many people do. So then I'm like, I stand out. But I the only thing that's I feel like holding you back hugely right now, and not letting the rest of that shine to everyone else who's like, you ever hear like you see a homeless man that has a lisp and he's like, listen, I have a plan for quantum physics, and people are like laughing at him out. You know what I mean? Like a 14-year-old kid who like emailed everyone in the country and only one person from Johns Hopkins listened to him, and he said, I think I have a cure for or a way to find pancreatic cancer. And the guy listened because it's like, you're 14 years old, you don't know nothing. I'm and it's like you don't. Like I can hear so much friggin' creativity and like potential and stuff, I think anyway, I'm not some savant, but then it's the robotic, like the 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙘 kind of thing, you know what I mean? And I always wonder, like, I know he doesn't have a ton of time, but sometimes when if I just keep hearing something like Scarecrow, cadence, to where he's like, oh, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie and say, you did it, you know what I mean? Because that's lying to you. So, and I feel like there was times where it was stylistic for the song, but then it was very robotic, like, I'm going to go to here, and then I'm going to, and it like held back, you know, you weren't able to be like, have emphasis on certain words. You did have a little bit, it wasn't monotone, because I was like thinking, but it wasn't like, you know, you can get more comfortable. So instead of being like, I'm going to say this here, you know, you want to be like, you know, all right, I'm going to say this here. And you know, you can't change the cadence, but there's like stopping and going like, you know, there's, and then there's, you know, there's painting dots, and then there's a line, you know, you want to just breathe, you know, so, and it's hard, so it's frustrating. It's like, but I think you'll get it. But like the person in the movie said, like, can't march, and you're like, come on, you're like, they're like, fuck you, I'm just gonna do it this way. People who march to their own beat, but I love it. I think the friggin' style, and I was thinking the same thing, XO, and I have trepidation to say anything, but yeah, it looks gnarly. I love it, and I love the Dead, you know that, in her style, and she's a fucking awesome supportive artist, so keep it up. But yeah, don't let my crazy ways bend your days. Nice, so keep it up, girl. All right, here's Jazz with. Let me know how the contest goes too, by the way. Is what is it? Just chips. You know. All right, I gotta stop doing. I'm like, huh? Like, just chips. Vandal Mob is a sleeper cell. Uh-oh. Is this?
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Holy crap!
I can get down with that.
You are creepy as shit.
You ain't vandals to the mob, y'all scrubs from Canada. You grip more cock than the elderly hold banisters. Let me check, nope, you're still Arab sucking candlestick. A Bobby got talent, he swallows exo cause the camel spits. You fucking with a general, I don't need to show my stripes. Do you with a maple leaf, crack his skulls with most of nice. Since you like gay jokes, I'ma have to stop it now. If you mention dick, ghosts word ectoplasm out. I'm chips with the barrel, lodging the potato. I'll plug the sleeper cell, twist you mugs like tornadoes. Your MOB ain't the MOBB, just like ghosts ain't ghosts, you bitch. Styles P, every bar in you can't cliche. Unoriginal, I spit the diarrhea like my intestines digital. I'm rotten to the core, make your skin crawl and hair raise. I castrate this ghost, use his nuts and clog his airway. I'm vicious on airwaves, it's not for the airplays. I drop so many balls, you'll hit the deck like an air raid. The Vandal Mob got that vibe like Al-Qaeda. If ghosts are Styles P, Exo's kisses must be Jada's. Genos get on board, make your name Smiggy Balls. Have your ribs removed too so you can lick them like a dog. If you candle mouths when smoke, stop ducking in your shells. Come get some Punjabi, you'll be ducking from these shells. I'm not going nowhere, I'ma be in New York. Plant a pipe bomb in your mosque just to see a report. I hang Exo by his earlobes. Ghost said he looked cute in hoops, so then he fingered his ear holes. It's gonna take more than selling a lot of my friends. Sniff the curry, kill yourself. Thank you, come again. If anyone's offended, yo, this was intended. I'm not a racist, but the scum had to mention 9/11. Say it again, I send your body parts to Yemen. It ain't shit but have a clip to twist your faces like lemons.
Boom, sha la 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 la, boom. Sha la 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 la, boom. Sha la 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 la, boom.
See, this is why I'm in favor of the immigration reform laws, because you motherfuckers are fresh off the...
Nope, you're still Arab sucking candlestick. Bobby, you ain't vandals to the... Shit. You ain't whole banners, I don't need to show my stripes. Do you with a maple leaf, crack his skulls with most of nice. Since you like B, just like ghosts ain't ghosts, you bitch. Styles P, every bar in you can't cliche. Unoriginal, I spit the diarrhea like my intestines digital. I'm rotten to the core, make your skin crawl and hair raise. I castrate this ghost, use his nuts and clog his airway. I'm vicious on airwaves, it's not for the airplays. I drop so many balls, you'll hit the deck like an air raid. The Vandal Mob got that vibe like Al-Qaeda. If ghosts are Styles P, Exo's kisses must be Jada's. Genos get on board, make your name Smiggy Balls. Have your ribs removed too so you can lick them like a dog. If you candle mouths when smoke, stop ducking in your shells. Come get some Punjabi, you'll be ducking from these shells. I'm not going nowhere, I'ma be in New York. Plant a pipe bomb in your mosque just to see a report. I hang Exo by his earlobes. Ghost said he looked cute in hoops, so then he fingered his ear holes. It's gonna...
Okay, I was like, oh, I was lost. I didn't know if this was another diss against somebody. Y'all have to, and I can't read, you know, I try, but I'm like, I thought this was another diss against them. I don't know who just it makes sense that the chips cookie thing is, you know what I mean? But you gotta remember, like, I'm stoned, like, y'all have, like, that, y'all in the Game of Thrones, right? And, like, normally if I just woke up and we did it, like, but I'm like, I'm fucking ripped, I'm doing all this, and it's like, so I just come in, so you gotta be like, listen, this is them, because I'm like, I would have been, really need to listen, so that I could, before I say anything, I'm not going to be like, oh, I know these people, I'm just gonna disrespect you, you know what I mean? And, so I had to listen, and it, like, the flow and everything was good. I didn't feel like it switched up much. Like, it definitely carried, and it was, everything you would expect from an MC who's, been doing it and running the hamster wheel of RapFame and making songs. But I felt like, and there was some nice bars, but I felt like the cliche, that everything's like, that was like, what? Like, no way. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's like saying everything an artist does. Like, then if you can't do this as good, then everything you do is fucking even worse, So cliche that about, you know what I mean? But I'm not like gonna sit here and hold everything against. But then the bar, like, he thinks he looks cute with earlobes, so he's gonna finger his earlobe. I just didn't get it. So, but yeah, and the style didn't switch up. So yeah, I guess now I know who won the fight. It was pretty brutal, but no, it was definitely friggin' way better than, what I'm used to. It's normally like, this is fucking trash, and they shouldn't have even acknowledged him, So, but is that the one where, I guess, like, people came at Deadman, and then, like, 𝙩𝙧𝙖𝙘, like, they were calling 𝙩𝙧𝙖𝙘 friggin' fake hip-hop or something like that. Like, for what? Why? Because he's a fucking good-looking guy, and he friggin' takes pictures where, he might wear clothes. Like, I mean, come the fuck on. Like, it's like, how come you can judge somebody else that's impoverished or looks a certain way, but you can do it to somebody else? I mean, like, and he's talented or whatever. Like, I mean, have reasons other than you're jealous because fucking, he's good at it and he looks better than you. You know what I mean? Because that's a fucking pretty shitty, that's an insecurity. You know what I mean? Like, nobody else cares. Like, it's, how do you sound on the fucking microphone? Like, are you making a cool song? You know what I mean? It's like the person getting all, so like, I don't know. I was like, what? Like, what? But I don't know the context, so whatever. But I'm like, man, people end up leaving the app because of the poison. They're like, this is awesome. This is great. That's what happened to me. I'm like, this is cool. Oh, you can join a crew. This is amazing. There's other people that like to do it. Oh my God, my baby, this is amazing. You thought I was crazy. Look at it. These people are normal too. Day by day, I'm like, these people are not normal. I'm not normal, but these fucking people. And I'm like, man, like, first of all, I'm like, I just started. I just picked this up, and I am light years better than all y'all, but whatever. I don't judge people that way, but that makes you scale things. And then it's like, there was so much drama. I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought we were gonna make a song. You want to kill yourself? I'm sorry that you have these fucking problems. I got problems too. My fucking friend just died. Fucking, he blew his brains out. I want to fucking talk about fucking flowers. What the fuck? Why am I even doing this? I'm done, Clark. I delete the app. What the fuck has happened, man? I opened that crew door, man. Lazy boys. What the fuck? Crazy boys. So anyways, I was like, nah. Oh, okay, take a breather. Came back, and it's like, no, I like this. I'm passionate about this. I like making music. I like making graphics. I like fucking talking to people. I like seeing what they have to say and how they express it for the shit they've gone through, and then having everybody be like, that's crazy, laugh, the memes, the hilarity, you know what I mean, pantsing people and being like, this person was like, you don't have a big, and then look at it, like he's a eunuch, as a metaphor for you ain't got, let's compare MCs, losing myself, but yeah, so anyways, it's like, come on, like, I ain't telling people, I know that I'm not like, hey, let's all have a good time. Like, what the fuck? I'll cut, I'm just snap. But it's like, why fucking worry and have a bad time? Like, you're here to have a good time, make music. So fucking anyways. Yeah, RapFame stands, dude, man. Yeah, dude, the 𝙎𝙬𝙧 bar. Yeah, the 𝙎𝙬𝙧 bar and the 𝙬𝙧 line was slick. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, but there was no context. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm coming in not knowing from y'all the way that y'all built it up, and like y'all had these heavy fucking lines. We're like, damn, those were like, oh, that's slick, but it's ambiguous. You could use it kind of against anybody. Your earhole thing was the only one, and it's like, okay, if you're like, you know what I mean, like, you're gonna say, like, if somebody's gonna battle me, I would imagine the first thing they're gonna do is be like, make fun of my tooth and mention that I'm old. I'm old. I'm sitting in their basement. I'm a veteran. Like, I'm ashamed. Like, whatever. There's a million things. Like, that's what it's about. But I'm like, that's what he had. I'm like, man. And like, yeah, it was. So, anyways, we gotta get co-hosts. So we gotta get people to friggin' do other breaks down. So, like, when I watch it back, I'm like, it's just fucking me. So, anyways, I I love the fact that y'all have stuck with me through this sludge and my crazy ways, and I can't say thank you enough. It's awesome to know that the poison can't touch us, and even if it does, we got vaccinated, and each awesome artist that's true, sincere about the vibe and everything. And that doesn't mean blowing sunshine and rainbows, like you said, like EXO he's like he knows how to, he's never fake, but he knows how to give you a little bit of Kool-Aid with the the salt, or whatever, not the salt, the realness. I don't know, I'm losing it, but yeah. And then there's people like Jazzy. She's just like Covey. It's like, nope, I don't, or and that's awesome. You need that. Like I've mentioned Covey 100 times because he's like, I work very hard, and I'm like, man, you gotta hear this. This is so awesome. I spent like 5 hours, man. I can't wait for you to hear it. And he's like, oh, cool. And he's been like, that's awesome. And he hears this, and he's like, no, it's awful. I don't like it. And I'm like, oh, but what about? He's like, no. And I'm like, man. That's awesome. You need that. So, yep. If you don't get the point of that, then yeah, I guess you should just go to the app and hold hands and sing some Poisonous Kumbaya. So, yeah, we're gonna get EXO on here. So what's gonna happen next? EXO is gonna be doing. Here I am, like, oh yeah, he's gonna do this. And we're like, all right, don't give anybody obligations, but at some time down the rainbow, he's gonna make a pick of the month. So he's gonna go through all the episodes of the month, and he's going to go through the different tracks and then play them so that he can he can actually get some of the best songs and make a pick of the month and do that so that we can watch that back and actually get some I'm sorry, I'm trying to just play some music in the back here we go. And all of a sudden, RapFame, you ever have RapFame, all of a sudden it's like, you need to log in, and it's like, what do you mean I've been playing music, you goof? So that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, it's distracted. But anyways, yeah, I definitely want to have y'all help me find my way back to what the fuck I was saying. Fucking A. Potatoes and cakes, man. He was going to do pick of the month, and he had different ideas. So he was going to do, maybe like... Yep, he was going to do that a lot. And then he said he was going to do even more of the other thing, yeah. You gotta fucking joke, man. Well, so EXO's gonna do it. I have it written down, but he's gonna do best track, best new artist, best creative track, best video, best diss. What else? Best hidden gem. Stuff like that, best collaboration. So he had more, some other creative ones, but I'm not gonna get too worried about it just because it throws me all off. So, but yeah, and then I have an interview. I think I've said before with Dead Man, where it's really cool about not like some boring stuff, but hey, why'd you join the app? What are you doing now? And I want to kind of set the table to do other people as well, and it's easy. You would just record it yourself and send it. And I want to start having you 30 seconds of this, that, so that it becomes more. So. Whoever wants to try and co-host with me in the future, let me know. Maybe tomorrow, the video episode. Send me a message on Telegram. And, yeah, I'll be there. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side, huh? I'm going to go get some grub, take care of the in real life stuff. It's hard. I'm trying to read the chat, everything. But, man, it was an awesome show. We had a lot of people. It was great. The energy is unreal. From Fire Syndicate with we picked up 𝙮𝙧𝙖𝙘, and we should be picking up some other people, and it's awesome. And realizing that EXO and Jazz and Ghost and Genos and a bunch of other people, Magnum, I forget, I'm sorry, but Magnum, Melodic, they're in Vandal Mob, and then we've got Madhouse, Sinister, and Swag, and all that. It's awesome. So keep spreading the word, keep spreading the vibe, support artists. And isn't it awesome? It's it breaks out of that hamster wheel of just the monotony, Slowly by surely, we get this community going. It's, EXO said the first 1,000 would be hard, but man, imagine when we have, solid community, 100 people who are like, this is, solid, man, solid. That's a base. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. So, all right, thank you. I gotta take a sip of the H2O. So yeah, and it's gonna be great. So, and if any of you have, and girls too, if you have ideas for different things, and I want to stress, if it's like, oh, that'll be cool, well, let's try it. But I don't know if I want to do it. And even if it comes out good, you could be like, I don't feel like I'm doing it. Or yeah, I'll do it this week. And then we like plan out, and then the day before, I don't want to do it. But I still want to go in the chat. That is okay. You know what I mean? Like, no fucking anxiety or stress. This is not an obligation. When and if you want to swing through the door, we'll be partying. You know, and if you sneak through the back door and slip your disc in the headset, you know what I mean? We'll be like, oh, they're here. We won't be like, oh, they didn't come to the front. No, that's not how it is. So anyways, but you got to be real. I mean, certain people, if you're just like a weirdo who always slips through the back door, we'll be like, make sure you don't let that guy know. So anyways, thanks for putting up my ass and all my crazy analogies and all that. And, again, if anyone wants to try and host Freestyle Friday, it's pretty simple. Garsko made it seem so, but on, you just Zoom, or you don't even have to really do much other than just Zoom. But I'd hate for if somebody wants to try. But anyways, other than that, the video episode is tomorrow. So what that means is rapfamelive@gmail.com. Send me your videos, preferably on YouTube. So if you don't have a YouTube account, it's simple. Just go make one with a Google. You know what I mean? You don't even have to make it a Google. You can like sign up for everything without ever putting your name in. You just click Channel Google, that account. So, I have many accounts. It's very easy. Clicks of buttons. And that way you can upload your videos. We can add them there. But if you send it in any other way, I will find a way. I always try and succeed usually to make that extra to get there so that we can get y'all stuff up on here. But the videos are a lot of fun because that kind of gives us a visual other than me. So yeah, and we got to get some co-hosts. So I definitely want to have some co-hosts up here, even if you just like, I'll do it for 30 minutes or an hour. I ain't gonna no 3 hours, you know what I mean? So I get it. So yep. All right. And then, the other option too, just send a video. Like I'll be like, hey Jazz, what do you think of this? Hey Jack, so so all right, so ladies and gentlemen, Zoot Dog, what up, man? Thanks for pulling in here. The caboose for coming through in the end, but like I said, I love it that everybody knows when and if we'll be here. The seats will be warm, the fire's roasting. So, man, thanks to Vandal Mob for some amazing music, some good laugh, fucking dropping bars, fucking so many bars. We built a penitentiary in this episode. That is cheesy. I'm sorry, I drip with cheese, but everybody likes it. Yeah. And we had a lot of Fire Syndicate, and man, I'll never shut up. So I'm a peace out now. I just love it. I love this, and I want y'all to come up here too, because it's like, yeah, sure you do. You just get the but want some more music for sure. And make some videos. You don't have to go, get a freaking crew set and get Steven Spielberg to film you freaking blowing up a mountain. You know what I mean? Just take some pictures, make a slideshow, whatever. You know what I mean? Just give us a visual something other than a static picture. All right? And I'll count that as a video and we'll work on it, But I just want to get y'all up here and get something going and try and have some fun. So, till then, keep changing the vibe one day at a time, y'all, for real. I'm so freaking pumped and happy that I'm part of this community with y'all. Alright, so if I don't see you later, see you on the other side. I'm MC Squared. This is RapFame Live. I'm out.